Hosoroti. Naturally, this would be of concern to me, so I took it upon myself to investigate.
I understand. So wait, how is he connected to Osoroki? Never mind that. Is this guy his lordship's enemy? I'll have to subdue him and make him talk.
Might you be preparing to unleash another trick?
17 is now live.
See, this time you're the one who's in for a fright.
Destiny
Really? I love surprises. Why don't you go ahead and show me what you've got in store for me? What? That's Lemmings! Jack of all trades turned urban legend. More than anything, a real monster. His true identity remains unknown, but he's one of the people the Hayley declared off limits. No way! The two of you are working together?
I can see by your face you're every bit as shocked as I hoped you'd be. As am I, by the way. He's quite a dangerous fellow. Even I myself have no idea what he might do. Seriously, not a clue. So if you care to run for your life, now's your chance. And I might join you. I've heard of this guy. I don't know his real name, but he's the master of unspecified employment known as Lemmings. My mysterious young friend, I suggest you avoid antagonizing this madman. Should he get worked up, it would be well beyond my abilities to do anything about it. Oh dear, have I reached the end of the line?
Thank you for watching.
You're wide open.
Does Master Ozan's bodyguard even know about Lemmings?
Actually, I haven't told my family much about any of you. It's possible Lemmings was spotted during the fire, but there's no way to be certain.
Then
Fear not. There's no chance of the situation going sideways. Don't lay a finger on my grandfather's bodyguard. Those were my orders, so you can take it from me, he would never disregard my direct order. Never. No matter what happens.
Are you kidding me? What the hell is this guy? Don't you ignore me! I can't cut it! Well then, how about this?
It's the perfect opportunity to grab a hold of the person shocking you and take them out with you in a blaze of glory. Kids these days take electrocution far too lightly, you know. It's about time someone gave them a wake-up call.
Hold on. I thought you two were working together.
Depends on your outlook. As far as I'm concerned, every single person in this big, beautiful world is an ally of mine. So yes, we're on the same side. And for that matter, so are you and I, my newfound friend. Violence is never the answer, so what do you say we sit down and resolve our differences through peaceful dialogue?
All right, I've had enough of your nonsense. That's it. I'm going to blow the both of you sky high!
Excuse me. Can I have a moment, young lady? Relax. You have nothing to be worried about. We're with the Shinjuku Community Safety Division. Forgive me, but it's a bit hard to see someone wearing a coat like that in your other city. And on top of that, a kid on the streets at 3 in the morning? As policemen, it's not something we can responsibly ignore.
Yonga. How strange. What's going on? Slowly but surely, in bits and pieces, details from my world are showing up in this one.
A bastard child of Sabraman, yes.
The world I so recently ran from. I've become its enemy, so corrupted that I can probably never return. And yet, all my memories of my loved ones reside there. No, don't touch it. And don't defile it. I'm sure of it. One of the people I sense above is Lemmings, and those below seem agitated. Taking into account the timing of the end of the call, I There's a relatively good chance the collar is nearby. I can't let one of the few clues I have slip through my fingers. So relevant. Or else, securely there.
What can I do for you, Donata?
You can tell me what's wrong, Nicholas. Why do you keep standing up to see like that?
You've just been waxing sentimental about a pitiful yet refined empire that fell to ruin 100 or so years ago.
Well, you are the lyingest liar who ever did lie. We both know you've been thinking about the corpse god, so just admit it.
It's the same thing. Instructing that dim-witted pupil was just about the only contribution I ever made to the empire.
After admitting it's an achievement to be proud of, Master and student being court sorcerers at the same time is a rare feat. Even I had to sit by and wait for my teacher to retire before my turn came around. The court god was one of the five best, which is really impressive that he ended up taking his necromancy in a different direction from yours. The way you were two sides of the same coin made my heart skip a beat. Or maybe it's more accurate to say it's a not rushing to my leaves. Anyways, let's decide for that for sure.
Evidently, a century hasn't slowed that tongue of yours one bit. I suppose magical longevity also extends the time it takes one to mature. It may well be that my fool of an apprentice remained a boy to the bitter end.
And if you never grow up, would that be such a bad thing? The corpse god is such a nice boy under normal circumstances. So different from the way he is in battle.
Really? A nice boy? No, you have it wrong. Utterly and completely so. My focus stone surpasses me in one area and one alone. And that's empathy.
What makes you say that?
He never realized it himself, but he possesses almost no will of his own. He gives himself over entirely to those he feels close to. That must be why he's able to sympathize with the dead to a far greater degree than I can. It is a strength, but also a weakness. For while it doesn't bother him one bit to be dragged through the mud himself, once his all-important home is defiled, that's when he, that nice boy of yours, loses control entirely.
I'm supposed to watch the area around this building. I'll be damned if I know what I'm watching for. A schoolgirl in the main building, there's no rain. Yeah, kind of fishy. And as the Gator sisters proved, I can't let my guard down because she's a girl.
I'm so sorry. Thing is, our beloved family dog ran away. My father and I have been looking for him all over. I'm pretty sure I saw him go into this building right here.
I see. And where is your father now?
I'm not sure. I mean, I called to let him know the good news, so he should be on his way. That's him. This is the building, Father.
What do you want with my daughter?
Stop it, Father. You have the wrong idea. These two gentlemen are police officers.
Please excuse me. My daughter and I are out trying to find our lost dog.
And why the rain?
So my clothes don't get dirty when I'm searching big spaces.
No way. There are living dogs in the area. There's something about the girls speaking nonsense. As long as the man who's currently out on the roof with Logan's, I recognize the hues of their souls. Both of them inquired about the young one while I was telling their fortunes. There's no way that's coincidence. I'll expand my temple with things.
What the heck?
Well, boy, today we're going to review the basics. First item on the agenda is the construction of a Netherworld Overflow Temple. Have you ever felt afraid of a forest cloaked in silence in the dead of night? or experienced an overwhelming sense of the sublime merely from standing inside of a shrine? By introducing the slightest hint of the other side into your surroundings or in close space, you'll discover that you're capable of lending them a degree of such invisible atmosphere of glow. Those without the evil eye will feel a dull awareness that something has changed, but with a sufficient amount of practice over time, you'll be able to disorient and dazzle them as you would with an illusion. This must be your current limit. Come, boy, don't be in such a hurry. Simply continue to hone your craft, and you'll be able to engulf whole castles someday.
Hey, did it get colder just now?
Oh, interesting. I have no idea what's happening, but something about this doesn't feel like
Well, it's a still a direct confrontation with the innocent ideas. However, one of the people who asked me about the emblem is on the roof as well, and the others are the spirit entrance. If either or both of them know something, I can't allow them to escape. I'll begin by assisting Cheryl. Don't worry. I can use my invisible hands. What's going on? Why does something feel different all of a sudden? Seriously, there's something at the bottom of the lake. Everything looks the same as before. But still, I know something has changed.
Did he release some sort of gas? No. Whatever's going on here is invisible. There certainly is an ominous feeling. There's nothing to be gained by sticking around. Excuse me, but if you don't mind my asking, did either of you do that just now?
It wasn't me.
What's going on? Even amidst these bizarre circumstances, you still need to come after me. Something's interfering with our movement. The other boy appears to be affected. Curious. I'm getting the distinct impression that this thing is targeting us deliberately.
It seems I'm in good form. Sympathizing and sharing senses with spades is indeed far easier than it used to be. Precise control is easy to achieve within this kingdom. My netherworld overflowing. So, let's take it a step further.
It's been fascinating, but I've seen enough for one night. Three, and so on.
Would you look at that? It's one thing after another.
As I thought, it's not much like an avenue, just moving. No hurrying! Extras needed a boy to hit the road!
Okay, that's it. Looks like it's time to go anyway.
Fair enough, I suppose. But how much are you going to report?
Think that's another one of Solitaire's magic tricks?
You like it? It's my incredible, mysterious smoke screen. I added powdered cassava to recreate the taste of tapioca milk tea. Devil?
I wrote this necromantic spell specifically to do this.
Yes, go ahead. I'm sending video. Please review it immediately. Is there a problem? I think you'd better take a look for yourself.
I sympathizing with the dead. My fair senses would be hurt. I couldn't do this well in my old life. The abundant mana proved to be a hindrance.
So you're here as well, Mr. Fire-breathing bug. Use me as a distraction, will you? Well, that's fine by me. I forgive you. But why do that? Because I happen to be in an utterly magnificent mood, you see. I'm not entirely certain, but I have a funny feeling that at this very moment, a great bridge of hope is shining before me like a rainbow.
This mana pour below, and by breathing in shade from it, it becomes possible to bring ghostly hands tangible force. I've turned this world's environment against it in order to create a flock of invisible hands.
Time marches on, overturning common sense. This world is so very, very beautiful.
Sufficient power to restrain lights. Fine, I'll focus on the other one.
My imaginary inner child is loving this. Why, he's just jumping with joy. The skeletons in the fire can now these arms. Do they share a common source? You, in fact, hold the secret in the palm of your hand. I understand. You are indeed true to your name, I'll give you that much. We shall meet again, and when that time comes, I'm going to uncover the truth about you, my dear corpse god. You, on the other hand, I'd very much prefer to keep my distance from you. Maybe we'll see.
The one on the roof did. However, I caught the one down on the street.
That's what I'm going to must have.
Some secrets of our distant home by a power that would move our ancestors' sustaining.
We must.
It is our right.
It is our I see. Yeah. Well, for now, just secure the scene. Yes, sir.
Hey, it looks like the cops are on the move. Shinjuku has always been like I'd say another promotion is in store.
Things are starting to get interesting still.
Hey, it's me, Trumpet, the cosplay YouTuber. Meow. As you can see, I'm dressed up as Killer Whale from the Sharkboard from Hellbite movie. For today's stream, I'm going to head up to Shinjuku in the early morning and teach the girls how to talk.
I love it. This chick's always pulling the dumbest stunts. It's 3 a.m., you know.
Well, is it just me, or is the place just freezing cold?
Wait a sec. She's pretty close to you.
And here they are. Good morning, crows. Hey, what are you all looking at over there? Okay, let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
No way! How can this be? They're ants! They're ghostly ants!
What's up?
Well, nice of you to join us, Elon.
Yeah, sorry. I was headed this way when I got called to Investigation HQ. Albert, is this what you call securing the scene?
We can't seal off a building without either a warrant or the owner's permission.
And this building is owned by a business.
Well, it's her, isn't it?
Sorry. Might I ask who told you to about this place? It was Mr. Darren. Really? A referral from him I can trust.
You already knew exactly who you were, of course. The intermediary situation in Shinjuku is well known on the paper. They say this is a laid-back place with relaxed rules.
That's quite flattering. Particularly since it's coming from the aces of Shibuya, the Horojima siblings. Namely Rin and her brother, Hiro.
I don't recall giving anyone our real names, even in Shibuya.
Please do forgive me. When I was able to find those cities, I presumed you weren't trying to hide them. My rules may be relaxed, but if you break them, I'm so come to regret it. Hey, no offense, but you're kind of a bitch. Why, thank you. You're too sweet.
Don't ever speak to Clarissa that way again.
Last year. Alright. In any case, I'm glad to have more people willing to work around here. Because I very much suspect we're about to have our hands full.
Got that one back up. There we go.
So, if you want to play your peaceful life on the back burner, that's your business, I guess.
We should probably come and go through the back door for the time being.
I don't love attention either, FYI.
I'm sorry.
Were you really controlling all those hands?
Uh-huh. Basically.
The public thinks it was either a supernatural event or one of Solitaire's tricks. How many people you think are in on the fact that it actually happened?
Let's see. I have to imagine Solitaire and Lemmings caught on. Claudio? Him, I'm not sure about.
Tell us, Inspector, what's the plan?
For now, maybe Odyssey and I should go take another look.
You might want to hold off on that for a bit, Elon. A real headache of reporters here.
You don't say. One of the fortune-telling customers was really Solitaire?
That's right. He made his face look completely different, but his soul was the same color. And the same ghost was haunting him.
And the high school girl?
Oh, it's the best little doggy in the... I'm terribly sorry, Corpse Scott. So far, this isn't revealing anything at all. Except for how cute her dog is, of course.
So wait. The dog was real?
It was at home the whole time, but for some reason she truly believed it had run away. Her real father was at home too. The man she was with must have been an imposter.
One of those sugar daddies?
Sugar daddies?
Daddy's for dessert!
No, forget I said it. Why would Solitaire set his sights here? Considering his interest in that symbol, it's possible he's been after us from the start. I guess I should fill Clarissa in on all this. Moving on.
The writing on the wall looks like the work of the fire-breathing bug to me. But who are these bastard children of Sabramon they mentioned to you on the phone? Your reaction to hearing those words tells me they're pretty significant. Do they have something to do with your old world?
His name was Arius Sabramon, the head court sorcerer, in service to the Biati Empire, where I, as well as my teacher, lived no fewer than 100 years ago.
Listen, boy. There's something I must
Sugar
ask you.
daddies for lunch.
Apart from your ability to see spirits with your evil eye, you have no aptitude for magic. And at any rate, it's not as though the evil eye is some sort of talent, more of a spiritual leaning. That said, fear not. Despite your lack of talent, I shall take you under my wing. When I'm done, you'll be the 10th ranked sorcerer in the court. Why not first, you ask? You're more ambitious than I gave you credit for. Because the 3rd ranked Utsuro Jusa is a breed apart from
Get your ass back in now.
and I'm the 2nd ranked. And above all, the 1st ranked is capital.
You won't come out. You been
Your
bad.
alone won't carry you that far.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Your level of ability, I think you could have easily ended up in my position.
Look at that, boy. The man's proving my point for me. He's already come to evaluate your worth as a future tool in court politics.
Please, Sizzless, there's no reason for you to be snarky. All people hold equal worth. I couldn't assign value to him.
Sabramon was widely known to be a kind man, and he was beloved throughout the Empire. Many people would flock from all over to state functions where he was set to appear.
He sounds a lot like what we'd call a celebrity.
Yeah, like Leo Makanagi.
Wow, I'm impressed. You named an honest-to-goodness celebrity and not a shark.
Of course I did. You see, as a child actor, he had a minor role in the Shark Board from Hellsea, and in the one they're filming now, they're bringing him back all grown up as one of the protagonists. You know nothing, do you?
Didn't even know they were making another one. Setting that totally aside, how could the fire-breathing bug know about this Sabramon?
I'm curious about that too. Based on what they said, they're up against a group called the Bastard Children of Sabramon.
But he's from 100 years ago.
Isn't he dead by now?
Well, I don't know the first thing about what happened to Sabramon after the Empire fell, but a sorcerer at his level would have no difficulty whatsoever extending his life by a century or two.
Dude, your world's magic is wild.
Skilled sorcerers are incredible. They even have the power to delay aging.
But hey, aren't we missing something kind of important here? If the guy you knew back then is really involved in this, then wouldn't you figure his children would be on your side?
On my side? I'm not all that eager to dredge up old memories, but I have to ask. What if these so-called bastard children of Sabramon are truly a part of the Empire? I left that world behind and escaped into this one for purely selfish reasons. At this point, I'm literally a man without a country. And yet,
I understand. Yes, absolutely. Just like with Hosorogi 5 years ago. Everything is under the aegis of Sabramon. Those other snipers left this district for greener pastures. But in a fortunate turn of events, the Agakuns has nobody.
All right, we're creating a diversion. Make your tails flashy and frequent. We're not people anymore. We're bullets and flights. Bury everything else and let your rage run wild. Prove we're a match for the Hele and the Agakura that... What? How is he so huge?
No, isn't this a shame? I mean it. A crying shame. You were so close, you know. Only off by a hair, really. You failed in your goal of becoming bullets in flight, and you were on the verge of soaring through the air. The thing about bullets, though, is a bullet can't get scared. And as it turns out, you couldn't measure up to a Sagakura as if your lives depended on it.
Mama, how's it going?
Everything's fine now. But to be honest, I came surprisingly close to losing my life on this one. Got no idea who these guys were, but I think they might have actually been crazy tough. So, what about your group, sis? You went up against their main force, right? Tell me, how many of you died?
Not one was over in 5 seconds.
How disappointing.
Well, if it'll cheer you up, there's a new job waiting for you. Go see the Shibuya intermediary for the details. Then make your way to Shinjuku.
Shinjuku, of all places. Maybe I'll get a chance to ask Solitaire for his autograph. Yes? What in the world was that, your lordship?
Come now, settle down, show you.
Some kind of presence I couldn't see was obstructing Lemmings and Solitaire. First I thought it was a stealth suit or something.
But that was clearly no trick. Something really was there, I'm certain of it. That fake Polka. I knew all along I should have eliminated him.
Hear me out. Whatever it may have been up there, it didn't attack you, did it? In which case, wouldn't that suggest that it was an ally of yours?
Do you know something?
Shall you? What job was it that I asked you to do?
You asked me to guard Misayo in the fake Polka, sir.
See that you don't forget it.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
As it happens, I do know the fake Polka's secret. But at this point, I suspect you wouldn't believe it coming from me, even if I were to tell you.
Of course you would.
You haven't taken me at my word that the fake Polka's all right, have you?
But, I mean,
Well, words would be incapable of doing the situation justice in any circumstance. It's fine. You should approach that fellow with Polka's face directly. If he won't share the truth with you, I'll beg him to reconsider.
No, you mustn't. It's beneath your lordship to beg someone like him.
If that's how you feel, then you'll have to earn his trust.
The fake Polka is someone I put my faith in.
So try to open up your mind and hear what he has to say.
What is it? Shinjuku is Konaki's territory, so I prefer to remain inconspicuous.
I thought you might be interested to hear I spotted a familiar face. You know, I have to tell you, he's in shockingly good shape for someone who once had his arms and legs torn from his body. Boy, they're as tough as centipedes, the lot of them, aren't they? The members of the Haley family, I mean.
Odyssey, what's up? Nothing. For a second there, I thought I spotted a familiar face. Couldn't be. Right. So, what are you gonna do, Polka? Anything having to do with the other world is basically your call.
I don't know.
Good morning!
Hmm?
Hey, good morning.
What's your problem? These guys can't have you looking down the door.
What the?
Pleased to meet you. My card. Go ahead, take it.
A weekly drive, huh?
That's right. We're gonna be in the news, you guys. Can you believe it?
Weekly Drive, a tabloid magazine that was launched by the publishing arm Anywhere Incorporated in 1996. It covers everything from politics to the arts, gossip, the occult, and even the latest video games. And moving 220,000 copies a week makes it one of the biggest domestic magazines. But the Corpse God would have no way of knowing that. And this guy's just clueless. Kocho 8-Port is Weekly Drive's star-covered reporter. A fearless investigator who's landed more than her share of scoops in both the political and entertainment fields. Ken Polka and his ragtag group of companions defend their fragile peace from the sudden threat of media onslaught. Fight on, Takumi! It's up to you, Takumi! Help them, Takumi! You're their only hope! Only hope! Only hope!
Yes, in the news.
You know it. It's our national debut.
Listen, I haven't done anything, I promise. I'm innocent.
Spoken like a man with everything to hide!
Spoken like the first character to get eaten by the shark. Please, there's no reason to be nervous. I'm simply interested in doing a publicity piece on the new fortune teller everyone's talking about.
Oh, right, the fortune.
Sorry, but there's no way we can trust a reporter who snaps photos without getting permission.
Apologies. I seized the moment to get some candid shots. Obviously, you have every right in the world to decline the interview. In which case, I'll have to turn my attention to a different story.
What did you have in mind?
Perhaps I'll write about the mysterious drones that have been spotted in the area instead. I think people have a right to know if they're being filmed without their knowledge, as I'm sure you would agree.
Why, that little sneak! I bet she's dug up all kinds of dirt on me already! Wait, I see her angle. She thinks she's exposing a fraud who works with an information broker to dole out phony fortunes. I couldn't care less if she thinks we're con artists. The problem is if Clarissa ends up getting dragged into this. If that happened, it would be bad. To put it mildly, we have to keep the situation under control.
Takumi Kuruya, former information specialist for the Sanzu Sons gang. Once a boy genius, you launched a software company at the tender age of 14. But unscrupulous
these motherfuckers right here.
Worse,
God
drove
damn.
your family to suicide. As the sole survivor, you went to enter the criminal underworld. Your life would surely make one heck of an article, but at the moment, you're not my target.
A fortune teller?
Correct! He's calling himself the Corpse God, and this guy's the hottest thing in Shinjuku right now. What do you say? Are you willing to give me the page real estate for an interview?
Don't see why not, I guess. But I was under the impression you were pretty darn invested in the solitaire case.
I was and still am. Conveniently enough, the stories happen to be connected. Here, let me lay it out for you. The detectives working on the solitaire case visited this fortune teller immediately after investigating the fake fire-breathing bug who torched the Shinoyama place. And I hear the fortune teller may be a member of the Shinoyama family himself.
Not a lot to go on.
One thing I know about those detectives is that they never waste their time. My veteran reporter's instinct is speaking loud and clear. It says Solitaire's escape, the Shinoyama fire, and the mysterious fortune teller are all intertwined with each other. And who knows, while I'm at it, I might even find out if the police really tried to shoot Solitaire.
Veteran reporter?
Okay, I guess as long as you stick to fortune telling.
Thank you so very much. I can't tell you how excited I am to work with you.
So what now? Should I start by telling your fortune?
No, thanks. The reporter can't let herself become part of the story. However, if it's all right with you, I will provide a customer for the purposes of the article at some point.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
I'm going to have to request that you not interview anyone waiting in line on your way out. We need to protect our customers' privacy. You understand?
I understand. I won't cause any trouble. What a nice reporter.
I hope you're right about that. Let's get ready to open.
Alrighty. Talk about bingo. This is the mother of all jackpots. To think that Solitaire himself was here this very morning. And if my sources are to be believed, the Corpse God's real name is Polka Shinoyama. A Shinoyama telling fortunes alongside an info broker is highly suspect. Yet, he almost seemed relieved that's what I was asking about. He's fishy, just as I thought. Moreover, isn't that a message from the fire-breathing bug on the wall? There are so many leads here, it's scary. As a reporter, it's my job to ask. Out of curiosity, is that writing on the wall related to the fire-breathing bug? You know, I could... Don't mind us. Just our daily shark wrestling.
Couldn't tell you who wrote that. It was on the wall when we moved in. Been too busy to remove it. That simple.
Yes, that's right. That's simple.
Will you please stop talking?
You don't say. Suspicious. That writing's brand new as far as I can tell. But is it premature to link them to the fire-breathing bug, too? No, better safe than sorry. Especially regarding the Shinoyamas. They're surrounded by all kinds of dark rumors.
So, I take it you weren't injured, Nezu? I see. In that case, I'll proceed. You're telling me this wasn't one of Solitaire's tricks? Right. You should take some time off. Both Solitaire and my grandfather's bodyguard will be looking for you. Besides, come next week, your main job will be keeping you busy. There's no need to thank me. Take care of yourself.
That pause was a thank you?
Taipei. Sir, coordinate with the Lei main force immediately. I need you to track down Solitaire and bring him to me.
Still alive?
Preferably so, yes. I'm extremely curious to find out what he knows about Polka. And I must thank him personally for hurting our stock prices.
Indeed.
Bow. Provide information and support.
Gotcha.
The police have assigned numerous personnel to Solitaire. I'm already having them monitored, but it's highly likely they're aware of our movements. Do not underestimate them. The police force is truly a lair of demons.
I wondered who was doing all that snooping around. Ashia Yelmes, eh? I can't be sure yet, but it may well become necessary to clear the stage.
Yes, I think the connections are even more interesting than I imagined.
You're sure about this? I mean, if nothing else, we'll get an occult piece out of it. Let's do it.
You just let me handle this one, Chief. My instincts are speaking to me loud and clear. And it's telling me that lots of interesting things are going to happen in this building.
Well, isn't this interesting? He's a bartender. Had I only known, I would have taken inspiration from a cocktail when I killed him.
They're not even dropping ammo. God damn. Some barrel like some ammo. God damn, y'all won't even let me have no ammo on there.
That almost killed me. Nishida was going to miss his shift. He could have at least called in. Jeez.
So sorry. What if I were to give you a bonus for working so hard?
Really?
Really? And here, enjoy this on the house.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Drink makes my Clarissa lucky dog.
A bonus. That will buy so many photo books.
Oh, shit.
I need Nishida's apartment checked out immediately. To be safe, at least 2 of you go.
I wish you could do the fucking finisher on the damn bosses. They should add that shit in there. Get your ass back in there. Get in there. Oh.
Goodness gracious. The world is truly going to hell, Higuro.
Is that supposed to be some kind of revelation? Why did you think I was working as an intermediary in Shibuya?
All right, you make a fair point. But still, if you ask me, it's worse than ever. Hard to believe it, but I guess Solitaire's info was actually legit. I mean, first, some dirty cop tries to have him bumped off. And then on top of that, I get hired to carry out a job like this. What to do? I've completely lost my faith in the police.
Ugh, this is a real headache. Shinjuku's security cameras capture way too many people.
Solitaire's probably in disguise, wouldn't you say? Which makes looking for him kind of a wild goose chase.
Basically. Even so, if I know Solitaire like I think I do, he won't be able to help returning to the building. The question is why he went there in the first place. Did it come to his attention that Polka Shinoyama is familiar with that symbol? I suppose I'm gonna have to talk with Shinoyama again, too.
Whoa! That's some kind of giant? Here, take a look.
Yeah, must be over 2 meters tall.
So I wasn't seeing things.
You know this guy?
No, the one next to him.
Don't tell me.
Right. He was with an organization I took on a few years ago.
Yeah, well, right now we have to focus on Solitaire.
Agreed. And there's a connection between the cases. That friend of Polka Shinoyama's, Takumi Kudiya, he used to belong to a loose-knit gang called the Sons of Sons. I finally crushed them. When I did, I let just one of them escape. The one I had pegged as their leader went by the name of Higuro.
Hey, mister. How about making a donation to our cause?
Bet you're carrying something better than that dead body.
I have a question, if that's all right.
Shut up, why don't you?
Tell me, do you have pull? Pull. Contacts, connections. As far as I'm concerned, connections are the same as love. So I guess what I'm really asking is, are you loved? Is this guy crazy? For instance, are you related to or friends with any politicians or police bigwigs? Legendary mercenaries? Superheroes? World Karate champions? Anyone like that? Ordinary people even. Anyone in this world who loves you enough to risk it all for you.
I think he's hot on something. Tripping balls, no doubt. What a nuisance! Maybe the cops will thank us for taking him out.
No one, huh? No one at all?
No one, moron. Right now, though, the real question is if you have any connections to an Undertaker.
Oh, yes I do. Illegal, of course. Are you wondering why it is you're about to die? Because you got together here at this late hour, maybe? Or perhaps it's because of your small-time criminal escapades. Or because you picked a fight with us. None of the above. It's because you lack connections. They're the same as love. And when love turns to hate, sometimes things get a little dicey. What if somebody dangerous cared about you? Could be trouble.
No, we're sorry. Don't kill us, please.
But you're not connected, are you? There's no one out there who can save you.
When did you get so big on connections?
It was a long time ago now. I had dealings with somebody. One of their friends turned out to be bad news. I managed to get away. I lost the entire organization in the process.
Ah, so what if those punks back there had been well connected, huh?
I'd have kept my head down for a while, I guess.
It's just like I told you, the world truly is going to hell. I mean, imagine a lowlife like you being able to walk around town freely.
And just like I told you, it's always been this way. But it won't be for much longer. And someday soon, this world of ours will be greeted with a new dawn. Here we are. Been 5 years, of course. Though the route could be wrecked. Let's hope not.
I feel like my head is spinning. What time is it right now?
It's Urai. That must mean his entire shift is already over. Hey, Urai! Over here! That's right.
Good morning, all. I thank you once again for your cooperation. As discussed, I brought you a customer.
Ready?
This random fellow I came across in the neighborhood.
Huh? Oh, yeah. That's me. There is nothing random about him. That guy's one of Clarissa's bartenders. What's up with that?
I'll start with a light opening jab. This man has ties to the owner of the building. How will they react, I wonder?
She said I could make some money on the side, so I played along. How was I supposed to know that meant getting my fortune told by Polka? So, hey there. Huh? It looks like he doesn't recognize me. Surely Misaki does. It's a pleasure to meet you. Do they seriously not remember him? I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Let's begin. Has anything been troubling you recently?
Let me think for a moment. I wish I could gripe about work. If it got back to Clarissa, that would be bad. To put it mildly. Now that you mention it, I've been experiencing some stiffness in my shoulders. What am I saying? He's not a massage therapist.
I understand.
Let's see what else. Oh yeah, a coworker of mine completely skipped out on his shift without so much as calling in. Maybe you could tell me what happened to him or something. You think?
This coworker you speak of, are they of great importance to you?
Huh? Well, I mean, he's not like family or anything, but he's a friend I feel comfortable sharing stuff with, so... Hold on. No way.
Got some news. As it turns out, Nishida did in fact make it into the building.
Yep, Nishida was here.
There's more to it, though. If you look at the security footage, you can see him hurrying out of here wearing his uniform. Do you think somebody abducted him? And if so, why? You have to wonder.
I find the timing highly suspect, to be sure.
You think it's about Polka? Maybe someone out there grabbed Nishida so that they could torture him and find out everything he knows about Polka.
Doubt it. Nishida doesn't know the details of Polka's situation. In fact, there's only one bartender who does.
You're kidding me. I mean, I've known for a while that Polka was a necromancer. Why did they put me in here for this? It can't be.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it seems as though your friend may have been caught up in something disastrous.
You can really, Steven? Please, I want you to give my friend a message. I want you to tell him that somebody can kill me. What do you mean by disasters?
Why is he reacting like this? What's going on here? Clarissa, I have a follow-up report regarding Nishida.
Go on ahead.
Clarissa, we have a problem.
The police paid a visit, did they? I suppose they wanted to confirm Nishida's employment status here.
How'd you know? Huh? Did she really get all of that right?
My, they certainly are good at this. Yes, much like when it was Hosoroki's turn.
Now then, I can only hope there isn't so much trouble finding it this time. Open up my heart and hear him out, huh? But still, what do I say to the fake Polka? And how do I even bring it up? And what if, in the process, Miss Sayo should find out what I really am?
A clan of assassins, huh? And what does that have to do with sharks?
On second thought, I don't need to worry about her. The police. Now that I'm mixed up with Solitaire, it could be trouble if they hear about him.
Okay, then. We'll use Solitaire to break the ice, and then go from there.
If Takumi Kuria is inside, I don't see this taking very hard. And I have a sneaking suspicion that he will be.
Just plain cool. Make way, will you? 1 second, please. Who are you exactly? Good luck, please.
And that's for you.
We're on assignment from HQ. Now stand aside, all right?
I'm afraid I can't. If this is about the solitaire case, I'm one of the lead investigators.
It's something else entirely. Orders from the top. Yeah, there was a pretty nasty mugging yesterday evening. And according to a reliable source, the perp's been laying low in this building. He works for a bar that's pretty close to here. Yotokoro. If you're in community safety, you must know it.
Look at that. The fun's already started. What's he doing here? Someone you know, I take it?
Yeah. You know the organization I lost? That's the cop who crushed it. Should have realized I couldn't plan for everything with only information from on high.
Well, I could have told you that. Even we Agakudos can run into trouble when our clients don't give us enough info. Of course, for me, that's what makes it interesting.
I guess I'd better do some investigating of my own.
You got any handy connections?
What do you mention? I used to have a skilled information specialist on my side. But my rival in Shinjuku snagged him out from under me.
Shit! Those aren't local cops.
Huh? Who's that? Be right there.
We're the police. Who's in charge here?
I'm the owner and operator of this fortune telling business.
We're about to launch a search of this entire building. Kindly vacate the premises immediately. This man's a suspect in a mugging case. Do you recognize him?
What did he say?
We have reason to believe he may be hiding in this building. We're counting on your cooperation.
I understand.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Now of all times, in the same building where Solitaire was recently spotted, there must be a connection. I need to check out that mugger's background. Sir, I'd like to take a look at that mugger's photo too, if you wouldn't mind.
You work here, young lady?
Yes.
Huh? Hey, Polka. Polka. I recommend you use your magic to search the basement right away. Why? I have a bad feeling. A sequence of events. It's exactly like when I was killed here 5 years ago. If my intuition is correct, there's something down. What? Yeah. That guy Nishida's corpse is in the basement. Oh God. Why is this living here? So much for peace. So that's their game. You know, you're pretty cold when children and friends are involved.
You wield death with far too kind a touch. It's all the more reason why you should draw clear boundaries. I strongly encourage you not to overestimate or underestimate the reach of your power. If you do, you're certain to lose a great deal. You can take my word for that.
Yes, his words are true.
No, it wasn't me. I promise.
At this moment, I feel like my hands can stretch a bit farther. There's nothing here.
Just an empty room. I'm sure we were going to find him hiding in here.
Well then,
Sir, he wasn't in the basement.
interesting. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. In that case, maybe he's upstairs.
Or he could have already made his escape. If he isn't here in the building, we'll check the cameras nearby.
Yeah, right.
So the big store of Sakuradama started stocking up. The Shinjuku market will turn volatile. This could very well affect the price of hitmen.
The police. In Polka's building.
Yep. Not local cops. Probably from HQ.
What have Polka's done?
They're outside.
It's a good thing the rain let up. I'm scared, darling.
Yeah, okay.
There's a secret passage under the basement floor. That's right. I found it when I searched the place a while back. It seemed like it was connected to another building. There were no signs of recent use, though. I didn't worry about it. Secret passages were pretty common in the Empire. But now, one thing's become clear to me. Somebody...
God damn, man. I gotta do this shit all over again.
And whoever it is, they're either targeting us
Or the property owner herself, Clarissa.
Honey, one more question.
Yes. Something told me I was going to find you here. Takumi-Kuya. Should we go over?
As much as I'd love to, no. After all, Kocho's here.
She's a reporter for the Weekly Dry now, isn't she? Guess she's doing a story on Pokushino.
Everything's proceeding peacefully at this point, so we can afford to hang back and watch. Not sure about the guys in uniform that came with the HQ team, though. The Shinjuku precinct. I don't buy the premise of HQ coming out over a mugging to begin with. And then, this story that not only is the perpetrator one of Clarissa's bartenders, but he hid out in a building she owns? I'd sure be curious to know where that came from.
You think the info's no good?
The timing is too convenient. In fact, it's so perfect I'd almost believe Solitaire set it up. But here's the thing. 5 years back, after Hosorogi disappeared, I received a text that said, "I found important evidence here." Hosorogi. I got here as soon as I could. When I arrived, all that was waiting for me was a blood splatter. One that matched Hosorogi's DNA.
I see.
Kozaburo Arase. If he's involved in all this, well, I'll have to put a lot more effort into disguising myself, for one thing. Somehow, I don't think the hat's gonna cut. Lilia, what is it?
Perhaps destiny is real after all. Something strange is going on here.
And what might you be doing?
Taipei?
I believe your current assignment is to guard Ms. Sayu.
I know. I'm on my way back to her now.
You no longer have even a sliver of value to the Lei family. At the very least, see that you throw your life away properly in your role as a human shield.
I don't need this. Steve, I was done with the Leis long ago. So your condescending lectures mean nothing to me anymore.
Are you sure? In the absence of your family ties, you're absolutely nothing and nobody. You should take more care in how you express yourself.
Let go of me, Taipei.
Howdy do.
Oh, Sakimiya.
Hey, are those groceries? Allow me.
Oh, no.
No, I should warn you, it's kind of a mess in there right now.
Shacklers, you are totally awesome!
I'm very happy to know they bring me pleasure. Oh, excuse me.
Do you need something? Don't worry. I'm on the same side as the Shinoyamas.
But that's not quite the same thing as being on Volka's side, wouldn't you agree? Anyway, this is Shinjuku. You never know who you'll run into here, so you better watch out.
Curious. Why does her life force seem so fatal? You never know. I see. This place is truly the underworld.
Now I wonder who this girl might be. She's no amateur. My guess is she's killed at least 10 people.
Yeah, in all likelihood, I'd say she's a Shinjuku assassin.
No, no.
Kozaburo Arase, the heir of the Shinoyamas, members of the Lei family, and Takumi-Kuya. The last person I expected to see.
To think I was actually afraid this was going to be a boring job. The way it's shaping up. This'll be one I can sink my teeth into.
Bam! You shoot me up. Shoot me up. Bam.
They're leaving?
The reporter headed out too.
Yeah, I bet we're the least of her worries today.
Now listen, I want you to drop this story.
Huh? Why would you say that?
Because that building is bad news. There have been rumors surrounding it for decades. 5 years ago, the blood of a high-ranking cop who'd gone missing was found there. Now a search to track down a mugger who's supposedly hiding out? I don't like it. This isn't a job for a cub reporter. Hand it off to a veteran like you.
No way. This story is all mine.
If I force the issue, she'll just take a paid vacation and investigate on her own.
I pulled it off, Chief. Crack the case wide open, Chief. The focus improvement, see, Chief?
Still, I don't want to go so far as to fire her before. Fair enough. We'll compromise then. You can cover the occult story on this fortune teller, the corpse god. But you have to agree that you're not going to go poking around anywhere else. Stick to the fortune telling, and that's it. Come on, wipe that look off your face. Hey, you do a good job investigating this story, and there's no telling what it might lead to.
Yeah, okay, but...
Now, what do you mean, but? Your instincts said Polka Shinoyama's at the heart of this. Don't you believe in it?
You really ought to know me better than that, Chief. I'm gonna make sure Pokashinoyama's the center of the story no matter what I have to do. Wait and see!
Uh-huh. But don't falsify evidence or anything, okay?
Excuse me, my lady. I have the items you requested. Here you are.
Awesome. Thanks.
So, tell me, what you have them bring you?
I guess you could say it's my rent payment.
Lonely Stones.
Those babies are uncut gems.
I send Zhao Yu around to a bunch of stores and had buy them for me.
Sure it's okay?
Don't sweat it. I think it's the least I can do, considering you saved a real Polka.
Miss Aya knows that Polka's an imposter? What does she mean when she says he saved the real one? And what could he be planning to do with all those gemstones?
So, got any ideas about what you're gonna do with all these?
Good question. I believe this would be enough to pull off one big task. In fact, the truth is, I already have one in mind. Namely,
what's going on?
The bigger question here is, what do we do next? I feel Clarissa in on everything, but how do we handle the dead body in the tunnel?
Huh? A dead body?
For now, I should make sure there's no chance of anyone finding it.
Probably Nishida, one of the bartenders who works for Clarissa. Speaking of which, I sent Urai back over there while the police were investigating.
Oh, the victim worked at Clarissa's bar?
The cops showed up right after Nishida's body got dumped. So then, does that mean the police are working with whoever killed the guy?
Holy crap! We'll pick this up later. You guys handle this while I step out the back. Give me a call if you learn anything new. Bye!
Why?
Your cooking talent continues to astound me.
It's all part of the job.
You do it very well.
Yo!
Hello?
Yes, we interrupted dinner. Sorry.
And are you detectives trying to track down that mugger too?
I wish. Sorry to say, we're still investigating solitaire. Now, why don't I go ahead and cut to the chase? You're already well aware of it, aren't you? His reason for coming here?
Solitaire's reason for coming here. I can't see how this officer would know anything about that symbol. Sorry, but I'm afraid I haven't got a clue.
Polka? Remember how I drew something and showed it to this detective?
Well,
To the best of my knowledge, there's only one thing linking you and Solitaire, and that's the symbol painted on those blimps. Which leads me to believe you're in touch with an old friend of mine. I'd like to see him if possible. Osorogi.
from the sound of it, you've had suspicions about my fortune telling from the very beginning. If you truly have so little faith in me, I don't see how we can establish a trust, and that's all I'll say about it.
Hey, don't think you can brush me off this late in the game.
I feel it. Slowly but steadily, there's a danger closing in on me. I'm not sure how far my hands can reach. Some souls may well slip through my fingers. I'll have to be careful.
It's time to become clean with each other. Get up.
Dinner.
I wonder, is it possible you can prove you haven't been drawn into the dark side of the police? The answer you seek lies in the paper that guided you. If you still have faith even now, then keep pursuing it. There, those are the words of the one you'd like to see.
Oh boy, way too much excitement for one day. To start with, I better get my info in order. I'm not expecting any deliveries. It's not Odyssey, is it? Eagle, here. Been away, flying down at all times. Someone's being antisocial. Won't you answer the door? Poor Hidero is so lonesome. He might even cry. Having said that, it's entirely possible you'll end up shedding more tears than he does.
Appreciate it. Be right there. So, Shirayama really is in contact with Inspector Hosorugi.
Hard to say. Whether he is or isn't, what he says is true. Right now, the priority is following the lead represented by that piece of paper.
Then why not act immediately?
Trust me, I'd love to. But we risk revealing our plans if we move too rashly.
Can't even trust her. It really complicates matters, doesn't it?
You said it. I'm starting to understand why Hosorugi decided to disappear. Damn. I'll just start raining again.
Long time no see.
So what do you want from me now?
You don't like me, do you?
No kidding. I'm sure it hasn't escaped your attention that I work for Clarissa now.
Of course not. And that is precisely why I'm here. Figured out yet? It was you that made Nishida a mugger. Ding, ding, ding. Before you said that, you paused for a brief moment, didn't you? So you could choose your words. It was a tough call. You couldn't quite make up your mind whether you should go with mugger or corpse.
Yeah, that was right. It really was you.
You did know about the body, huh? Pain's a good thing. It dulls a person's judgment. Makes them fall for leading questions they'd normally be Jesus. Especially if they happen to be desperately afraid of pain. So, how did you manage to hide the body? I'm curious. Because, see, the thing is, my employer's determined to expose everyone associated with that building. So it's kind of important for a mugger's corpse to be found there.
You sure it's a good idea to blab all that?
Why shouldn't I? What difference does it make what you know? You're clever enough to realize you're out of options at this point.
Higuro? Actually, he might not be. What the hell?
Hey, where's Misaki? Oh, she had to go pick up Takumi. Clarissa called and asked her to.
Shinjuku's intermediary. She must have figured out what I was up to.
Hey, is this some kind of trick? Someone of your size shouldn't be able to overpower me.
I'm a girly girl, you know.
Missed me by that much. I've never had anyone jump over me before. To be perfectly honest, that was a pretty close one for sure. Misaki, hey, Misaki.
This is no good. It could start a feud between Shibuya and Shinjuku.
Sounds fun. If it means I get to fight more people like her, then I say bring it on.
Can't agree with you there. Yes. Please forgive me. There was a slight irregularity. I'll give you a full report later. Under the aegis of Samurai, we cannot fail.
Hey, are you sure that was the best way to use those gems?
Yes.
Get your ass back in there.
There's so much I myself can do. That's why I decided to use the first stones I got. And Misaki and her evolution. I don't just want to extend the reach of my protection. I want allies who can protect people with me. Misaki is no longer a zombie, but rather a vampire larva.
Isn't that something? I got killed, but I didn't die. How weird. I think maybe now I'm finally beginning to understand what it means to be a whole new me. I haven't changed. I was always like this. That is to say, a human. You don't smile, do you? You'd look lovely if you did. I want to, but it's been so long I forgot how. Everybody smiles for different reasons, though. Why don't you try doing something that puts a smile on someone else's face? That could work. That puts a smile on someone else's face? I know. What is it? I can help you try it. Killing people.
I've got a stowaway.
Oh? Who's there?
boy! Apparently flying up with the air is finally working. I found you! Okay, that was a close one. Wow. This is truly incredible, Boca. Even though this body is new to me, it still does exactly what I want it to do. He's a vampire world. I'm loving it. Hey, Clarissa, you should see me right now. I found something other than killing people that makes me smile. Who would ever guess that a rescue mission could turn out to be such a good time? Or that facing someone way stronger than me could be so totally thrilling.
It's no use, Takumi. I know you're awake. Although, if you did run off, I could peel the skin off your arms to wake you.
I'm awake. Just give it a rest with the pain thing.
Well, isn't that a relief? It would have been pretty bad to lose face in front of an Agakura.
Wait, you're telling me that beanpole over there's an Agakura? Beanpole, is it? What a quaint turn of phrase. Having said that, I can't deny that I'm the tallest one in my family. Speaking of, I guess we're more famous than I thought. Go figure. But of course you are. The whole underworld's aware of the collection of whack jobs known as the Agakuras. Never mess with the Crazy Bones Kagura gang, or the Agakura family, if you hear me? It was you who said that, Kikuro.
I did, and I meant it too. Which is why I decided to pay quite handsomely to get the Agakuras on my side. As much as you made allies of the family.
He's the mystery character and pro skater.
You don't seem to be playing dumb. Perhaps the Shinoyama's trust in you isn't as great as it should.
He all them crazy.
You know that black-haired boy who's hiding in the building? He's an assassin on the Shinoyama payroll.
I wanted to point the listening device at Takumi so I could find out more about that dead body. What's one of them doing here? And Agakura. The Agakuras are off limits. No, I'm not a hero. Maybe I'll save that guy. And in so
Yeah, he called him motherfucker.
All right then, let's continue our
Okay, he ain't saying none of that. Yeah.
I'll pick up where I left off. Seems you're all out of options.
Hey,
Yeah, he's like the mystery
he still has
character
two
in pro
options
skater.
left, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Either cooperate or die.
Oh no, not in his case. Right, Takumi? Faced with the prospect of imminent death, you'll sacrifice the present without a thought. This thing sitting on your head is proof of that. As a child, you believed in the goodness of people, but society and your parents let you down. After that, you became convinced that evil was the way to go. So you joined up with the Sanzu sons. But Odyssey crushed them, upending your worldview a second time. The concepts of good and evil don't feel real to you anymore, do they? In fact, you've developed a reality phobia. In a stubborn bid to protect your peace of mind, you pretend everything you see through those cameras on yours is a game. A resourceful approach, really. Good for you. You're quite an expert on me, aren't you? I always valued your ability to gather intelligence. I would have liked to recruit you again given the chance. But Kodaki seems to be very attached to you. Now, what were you getting up to in that notorious building? I'd appreciate it if you tell me that and so much more besides. You don't want to get a game over, do you?
He's still not answering his phone. Can we really trust that guy? I haven't been sure about him for a while now.
The leash of fear has always kept him in line. But I can't guarantee he'll remain loyal if something scares him more than we do.
So if he gets caught, it could spell trouble. We should have rigged him with a self-destruct mechanism.
Actually, I think things have worked out perfectly. Huh? He needed something else shackling him other than simple fear. A new and different connection, besides the one he has with us.
What to do? I'm at a real loss. Sure, a game over's scary, but rolling over for you here and now and getting a bad ending doesn't seem much better.
It's all right, don't worry. All I did was crazy. You know, it's funny. Most movies treat being shot in the arm or leg as a fairly minor injury. But in the real world, you'll still bleed out if the shot hits a major artery. Listen,
You and I both know you're going to talk in the end. I can't imagine there's any secret that's worth more to you than your own life.
There's no secret I have that's more valuable to me than a friend's life.
Oh, yeah. I get it now. Keep it off. Ooh, ready to talk, are you? Okay, here's the truth. Nobody likes a guy who nitpicks movies to death for being unrealistic. He's right, you know. Do you think I'm bluffing? Something feels off here. It's as if he's afraid of pain, but fearless in the face of death itself. If I die, first continue for me, Polka! By the way, I had shumai for lunch. I only ever eat them with mustard. Feeling more talkative? You know, I want to dig my heels in a bit, because if I don't, well then how am I ever gonna get anywhere? If only this sense of determination had shown itself when Odyssey was threatening you. I could try this with someone else. Like, for instance, let's see. Oh, I know. That girl who's always got her arms wrapped around a plush shark. Seriously? Do you know who that girl is? If you mess with her, you're crossing the Shinoyamas. Don't worry. The higher-ups will step in on my behalf if necessary. Higher-ups? So be at peace as you lie there, writhing in pain. Because even if you should die, there's more where you came from.
I found a reason to squeeze him. If Miss Dio is next on your list after he dies, then she's safe for as long as he stays alive. Oh. I found a reason to kill you, too. If you mean to do the Shinoyama's harm, then you and I are enemies!
I'm mugging in Shinjuku. Yes, they searched for the culprit in the building where Solitaire appeared.
Well, this is the first I'm hearing about any kind of...
Wait just a second. You said the building where Solitaire appeared? But that's... where Osaroki. Alright, I'll look into it and see what I can find out. But you keep your emotions in check. Because if you go off the rails, I won't be able to cover for you.
I'll be just fine, sir. This guy'll keep me in line even if he has to punch me out.
Come on in.
This is a fine chair. I dare say it's fit to bear the weight of your responsibilities.
If you're looking to turn yourself in, you've come to the wrong place. Phantom Solitaire.
Everyone has a private face as well as a public one. For some, the deception is deliberate. For others, not so much. Some people's designs seem to change every time you flip them over. And then, every once in a while, there are those whose front and back sides are identical. Wild. Cards such as these have a particular tendency to wind up in the same hand.
I got a whole bunch of them too in my damn vault. I come back and do it again. Where them damn cookies? Where them damn cookies at? There you go. I think I got more than enough.
Hold still for a second.
Thanks. I appreciate it. So, is it true that you're with the group called the Haley?
I know you have questions, and so do I. They'll have to wait.
Stretchy fingers? Good for you. You know your limitations. Your legs are shaking.
No.
And speaking
What I
of
need to
which,
hang up.
what's with those arms and legs of yours? Pardon my curiosity. It's just that unless I'm very much mistaken, your severed limbs still reside in my eldest sister's collection. Now, if it's a rematch you're interested in, that's between you and her. But we know all about your Haley bag of tricks.
Don't misunderstand. I'm no longer with the Haley. And this shaking isn't because I'm scared.
Shivering with anticipation.
This is the growl of a savage beast.
Okay, now I'm checking.
How many more of these I got? I gotta
Say, I'm
get.
really enjoying myself right now. The fighting style is nothing like that of the Haley.
And yet, your use of malice and misdirection
That was a raise, but I
couldn't
don't
be
know.
more
That
like
was the raise.
Bingo! Close but no cigar. Only missed by a hair. Targeting Higuro at this moment is exactly what a Haley would do. Must be that stubborn Haley karma. I guess you weren't quite able to escape it, were you? Move it up! Misaki!
Sakimiya!
Gotcha! So you are on our side, Xiaoyu. I had a feeling you were. It's nice to be sure, though.
Hey, come on, put me down already!
Lots going on here. I was there when Momoya killed that girl. Could she be something beyond this world's laws? I was told to report anything I saw matching that description in the course of carrying out.
Get out!
But I never imagined it would actually happen. More importantly, though, will I be able to get out of here alive?
Okay. I get what's happening here, even if I can't put my finger on how. The girl I definitely killed is alive and well and all powered up. The world really is going to hell after all, isn't it? It's so scary and creepy. But honestly, more than anything else, it's fun. So, let's get on with it. Time to lay everything on the table and see who's got the best from comedy.
Sorry to change the subject, but those long legs of yours are absolutely gorgeous. You could totally be a model.
You're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
You know, that's what my big sisters always say I should do. Since you're such a weakling, you want to take advantage of your looks and use them to distract your opponent. She's fast. Wait, she could be moved from that spot. Sakimiya's keeping up with him.
That was a close call. Almost got me that time.
Okay, so what's the plan, Xiaoyu? Do you want to take them on as a team? Or are you the type of guy who feels like fighting one-on-one makes you look cooler? Because I'm fine either way.
Now this is highly mysterious. That slash was timed perfectly and should have cut right through you.
My. What could have happened?
Something's been bothering me. Sakimiya, why doesn't she have a heartbeat?
Anyway, as you were saying, Misaki's become a vampire larva?
Yes, or almost a vampire. See, I altered the connection between her body and soul, making her more like a vampire in a physical sense. In her evolved form, she's gained the ability to regenerate herself at a heightened rate. And the power to turn into bats.
Damn him. With those long legs, he uses his footwork and posture to mislead his opponents. His looks really are a distraction. Even the colors on his jacket are a calculated effort to create the illusion that his arms and torso are stretching.
Still awake? I'd love to know what else you have to show me.
Hey, the thing where it looks like your arms are stretching? Mind if I give it a try?
Oh, thinking of throwing your crowbar at me, are you?
Behold, no trick. Nothing off my chin.
It's not that. Oh, come on. You're not even hiding it.
What a shame. In the end, I couldn't quite cut you in half.
That was a result of centrifugal force. The crowbars were enemy with a will of its own. Tell me, might you be Solitaire's apprentice by any chance?
Hey, there's something else I've been thinking about. Don't you think it's time to fill Zhao Yun in on everything that's going on?
Yes, you're right. As soon as he gets back, I'll sit him down and explain. Is something the matter, Hosonogi?
The table we're playing is already awash in wild cards. A hand like this one can't possibly win the game. Therefore, I don't know how you feel about it, but I think it's high time the players look up from their cards and take a good hard look at each other's faces.
What's this? Hello?
I can't believe I got through to you.
Mind telling me who this is?
You're leaving yourself wide open. Didn't I always tell you to change phones and numbers regularly?
No way.
Osorogi, it's you.
Shinoyama's head of the building. Let's see now. It's the owner, Lisa Kuraki. Granddaughter of the industrialist Louis Kuraki. Inherited her parents' assets when they disappeared. And got caught up in a kidnapping case while in high school. Hold on. About that kidnapping case. It was solved by the very same cop who disappeared in that building.
Osorogi? Osorogi, are you still there?
Settle down. What are you thinking, yelling out my name? What if someone overhears you?
Okay. It really is you.
Yes, though I've lost the ability to speak like most people. No, actually, the truth is it was taken from me.
I've got to see you. Is there anywhere we could meet?
You're a very smart man. You're already well aware that won't be possible.
At the same time, I can hardly expect you to understand my situation under these circumstances.
This looks kind of...
You're right. I don't understand. For one thing, the old you would never have gotten a high school kid involved in all this.
You mean Kokashino? Look, the old me is dead. The Miyabi Hosorogi of today is one you wouldn't recognize in a million years.
The crazy part is all of that is literally true.
That should give you some indication of the kinds of enemies we've made. Anyway, you still have the note, right?
I do.
I packed it full of clues top to bottom for you. But we can't afford to take our time anymore.
I'm gonna give you the bare minimum you need to know. Since Clarissa's about to get dragged back into this. If the enemy is back in motion, then we'll have to get ready to counter them.
Clarissa? She's a criminal herself, you know.
Right here and now, that's irrelevant. You don't have to agree. So let's table that discussion for another time.
All right, you win. We'll have a nice long talk about it later. Now then, go ahead and tell me what I need to know.
The identity of the final suspect I narrowed it down to. The mastermind at the heart of the infection that's taken root in the police force is...
If that's a joke, it's not funny.
Interesting. And am I one of these players? These masterminds to whom you refer?
Goodness, I see your position as head of the police more than earns you a seat at the table. Don't you agree?
As Superintendent General, I am but one supervisor among a great many others. The true head of the organization, if any, would be the National Police Agency, or even higher than that, the National Public Safety Commission and the Prime Minister himself. Furthermore, according to popular sovereignty, the Prime Minister answers to the citizens.
Listen, I think you misunderstood what I was trying.
Which would mean each and every person in the country is a player in this little game of yours.
Indeed.
Everyone must be considered to be a player, a pawn, and a cog within the machinery. Why, even Prime Minister Kubikigawara became a pawn in that stunt of yours, didn't he?
That takes me back. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting one offhand remark to earn me such a bombastic lecture. You think that by blowing smoke, you can obscure the truth from my eyes?
So, you insist on thinking I'm some kind of mastermind? In that case, why reveal yourself to me? What is it you're after?
You're saying you don't know. Of course, you could never begin to guess my plan, Mr. Superintendent General, for one simple reason. Because I have no plan whatsoever, and I'm totally winging it right now. An unknown entity ordered my assassination. It seemed to me the one behind it must be a big shot, so I decided to rattle one at random. Now what? Okay, you got any other ideas? Nice arm stretching trick, but I don't think he's going to fall for it again.
Yeah, I agree. You guys pretty impressive.
Wait, what if I actually do that?
Just trust me, okay?
Fine, but don't blame me if you die.
Oh, wow. Are you really worried about me? That's so sweet.
Hey, are you
finished with your little strategy meeting?
All done. Thanks so much for reading.
I wasn't being thoughtful. I wanted to take a moment as well. Now, time for you to concentrate on your next trick. While I concentrate on stealing myself. Clothes are cut. My blade is reaching her after all. In which case... This has got you now!
And I've got you now.
Am I dreaming right now? Who cares? Not like it makes any difference.
They did it. They beat Inagakura. How about that?
I'm glad we were able to pull it off, but what in the world just happened?
Wait for that guy to grab me and then go ahead and stab through me to get it.
It was too dark to see clearly. But for some reason, Sakimiya looked and sounded like fluttering bats.
Hey, we did it!
It's not over! Higuro's got him!
It's fine, he already ran away.
Talk about a lifesaver. Leave it to Momoya, cutting loose and becoming the center of attention. I'm truly grateful to you. And hey, if you were able to beat those two, I'd love to work with you again sometime. And if not, well, rest in peace. Don't worry, your sacrifice will not have been in vain, I promise. Oh yeah, I saw something beyond this world's laws, didn't I? Better report it.
Not going to answer?
It's a personal call, so they'll have to wait till I'm off duty.
Oh, I see. Is this one of your lessons? That anyone could be dirty, even an old friend?
Hopefully you'll laugh about it someday. But you know, Tsubaki, when you're in the police, everyone in the force is one of your own. Everyone, whether they're a total stranger or even a long-time partner. Once an officer comes under suspicion, you can't afford to make any distinctions.
I'm convinced now. Sure enough, you really are Hosorogi. You say the old you is dead. Truth is, he's still alive inside of me. Sorry, but I'm not going to let you slip away so easily.
Stay yourself. I gotta go. I'll be in touch.
Oh, hey, let me ask you one more thing. Ever consider the possibility that I'm a spy for your prime suspect?
Have you forgotten who you're talking to? If you're a spy, I'll take it upon myself to shoot you between the eyes.
Fair enough. Number withheld, so I can't call back.
And if you want, we could always try trumping up a warrant. Maybe we could get it revealed.
Absolutely not. I want to alert the bad guys.
Well, that's a relief. You're still yourself, or...
Of course I am. Heck, if anything, I've got my old edge. Falling back on that. Maybe you forgot something.
A question. I just finished a job. Now who am
Huh? Hint one. My name is Tina Soremura.
Solitaire?
That's correct. I can't believe you were able to get it after only one hint. What intellect, what sheer sagacity. As a prize, I'll share something interesting with you.
Cut the games.
Are you sure you don't want to hear? Even if it has to do with the mastermind you just discussed with Inspector Hosorogi? Act boldly from time to time, and you'll gain things you never expected.
Yes. Believe me, I know.
Thanks. Sorry to trouble you. I didn't want to involve you any more than necessary. But then, once they showed up here, I had no choice.
Ori Wanome, though. Imagine how excited he must feel now that he believes you're still alive. That was an awfully cruel trick to play on him.
Can't argue with you there. I always figured I'd come to an unpleasant end. And that's exactly what happened. Well, for now, I've dealt you and only the best hand I could. I only hope he plays it as well as I think he will.
Usurogi was one thing, but now you're putting your faith in Solitaire.
No, I don't trust a single word from her. But as I've said before, whether they're true or false,
The words people blurt out always mean something. Is that right?
I stole that one from Hosorogi.
Hey, pick up the phone already.
Sure you don't want to get that?
Sorry, just a moment. Don't call me at work, jeez. You know better.
I have a report that's highly urgent. The school girl from that building. I know we killed her, and yet she's still alive. To use your words, she's something beyond this world's laws. Also, I ended up crossing Shinoyama's in this job, so I'm gonna lie low for a bit. You are going to protect me from them, aren't you?
Have no fear. Your position is secure under the aegis of Sabarimon and will remain so. You've done well, Iguro.
What's going on?
Come on! You know full well I can't be taking calls from reporters inside HQ!
Sorry, please forgive me for calling my own brother. Listen, Ron, when Hosorogi died, one person rose through the ranks suspiciously fast.
Honestly, I'm shocked. It was you who saved me from getting the axe. I considered you like family, and you stabbed me in the back. I've had my own screw-ups, but saying your contact's name was beyond careless. Senior Commissioner Habaki.
That guy still isn't moving. What should we do?
I vote we just steer clear of him. Anyway, it's all over now, isn't it? Wait, Hamaki of all people? This better not be some kind of joke. Listen, don't say anything.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed at this time because the number you have dialed is not in service or is outside the service area.
It's time for a serious talking to. Momo, dear, how could you ignore an important call from your big sister?
A secret compartment, is it? It's beginning to look like my hunch was actually correct. I wonder who it could be that's attempting to get in touch with you. You don't suppose it's the would-be assassin who fired upon me?
Your hunch. Right. You haven't got anything to go on, have you? You're simply trying to bait me into giving something away.
Maybe. And so what?
I'm not going to fall for your show of bravado. However, perhaps the situation could be of use to me. Answer it.
Huh? It's not some kind of phone, is it?
Press the red button to answer the call.
Why did it have to be a red button?
Have I got you at a bad time?
Hey, I recognize that voice.
Relax. There's someone here, but you can say whatever you have to say to both of us.
Yes, I understand. He's already one of my customers, after all. I thank you for your continued patronage, Mr. Solitaire.
The grocer.
So, what do you have to report?
All the items in your order are now ready for delivery. Communications records from the police department. I'll direct your attention to the two I think you'll find of particular interest. The first is ongoing even as we speak. It seems Inspector Tsubaki Iwanove is conversing with former IA Inspector Hosorogi.
Fascinating. Hosorogi of all people.
Oh, Sorogi. He's alive then, is he?
I will transmit a record of the call to you presently. As for the second item, Senior Commissioner Hawaki has been in regular contact with the Shibuya intermediary.
Now that, on the other hand, I was expecting. Thanks for your work.
Please come again.
My goodness. A direct line of communication with the grocer. Might you consider selling it to me?
No.
Well, I heard you a broad-minded Superintendent General. But going so far as ordering a convicted criminal to...
Oh, but of course. Haven't you ever asked yourself why he was allowed so much freedom, albeit within the confines of his cell? Anyway, your mastermind is Senior Commissioner Habaki. You should be able to determine his location using our security cameras. How you use that knowledge is entirely up to you.
I see. In other words, you're all too happy to have me do your dirty work for you.
Was that not your intention? To pursue your shooter and uncover whatever forces are behind him?
I need one more. And I'm willing to pay for it, of course.
What would that be?
The cellular telephone number of Inspector Tsubaki Iwanove.
It's Solitaire.
Hey, Takumi.
Great, I got through. We'll be back as soon as we can. Be on your guard till then. I got a lot to fill you in on. We've been slightly delayed.
You hear that?
I've had my screw-ups, but saying your contact's name was beyond careless. Senior Commissioner Habaki. I don't know what you're talking about. Just now. We both heard you say Higo.
Exactly what business do you have with the Shibuya intermediary?
Well, you see, furthermore, who or what is Saburamon? You know, I sincerely felt indebted to you. Wait. Hold on.
Saburamon is... You said it. I heard it. Didn't you? You said Saburamon.
The hell's up with these guys?
He said it. That's right. It's definitely true.
We heard him say it. He said Saburamon. You said it. Mistake. No. He's a bastard child.
Hey, boss. What? What's going on here? No way.
The luck of the draw's really been with you, boss. First you pull lemmings and then solitaire. Now the fire-breathing bug.
This so-called luck might just cost me the game. Damn it.
I think of my old country home. Correct. Here now, my feeble little bugs. Kindly scatter and withdraw, won't you? My brother is a fool, but he is not a bastard. Burning him would not singe the world one bit. I won't help you, but neither will I hinder you. I'll merely pity you, and offer my most fervent and sincere prayers that the revenge you sought for so long finally come to pass. Now leave this place at once. Go. By request of no less than Malkiri Agakara. Who were they? Seem like you knew them much. Yes, indeed, they're friends of mine after a fashion. No use messing with the ones in raincoats. Trust me on that. Hard as you might try, you'd never be able to crush them all.
What's with them?
They don't appear to be paying any attention to us at all. I guess they've really got it in for Alaki.
No, I can't afford to be taken down now.
This is getting even weirder.
The secret to the fire-breathing bug's tricks.
That's right. If you aren't willing to surrender yourself, then you can just pay me back in information.
Very well, I'll give you a hint. The fire-breathing bug both is and is not one person. They're as close as you can get to something like a psychic or a wizard. But in truth, they're the personification of technology outside the realm of common knowledge.
Hey,
Keep your ass in
what is
there.
this? Honestly, grab a fire extinguisher.
You got it.
Hey, why was the fire-breathing bug after you? Damn. Dealing with Solitaire's tricks is bad enough.
I was thinking, the work you guys do is pretty similar to a gamma knife.
And what was that again?
A gamma knife is basically a machine that burns away tumors by hitting them with hundreds of gamma rays coming from all sides. You find trails of evidence as thin as gamma rays, painstakingly follow them to the point where they converge, and burn criminals with the flames of judgment. Of course, misfire and they get off scot-free with some light singes.
That snide corn accidentally said something helpful. The fire-breathing bug is probably firing off lasers or something. And where they converge, no. Writing messages so clearly from a distance? Impossible. Forget that. Set aside what's possible. Because everyone we've come up against so far has utterly redefined that word. Man, at this rate, we're gonna run into an absolute monster one of these days.
All right, let's get out of here.
As far as we're aware, the asshole may have called in reinforcements.
What do you want to do with this guy?
People who were sleeping. Gone. What kind of... Someone's coming. It might be another enemy.
Wow, I noticed us. And here we were trying so hard to be stealthy. Then, meanwhile, Raj felt completely unnoticed. It's been far too long. A pleasure to see you again, my adorable little assassin. Nice prosthetic arms. I can see that they're well made. But don't you remember what I told you, my darling boy? Simply become my little brother, and you can have your limbs back whenever you like.
I see then. You needed our back in Japan. It was supposed to be an easy job. Small-time target, perfect for a first assignment. Nothing to worry about. As it turned out, my target was in someone else's sights as well. Kill any and everyone in the building. Those were the orders that were given to me. I didn't hesitate. My blade took the woman's head off. Or at least, that was the plan.
I like how you go in for the kill. And you're pretty cute, too. No, let me guess. You must be the latest killing machine. Right. I've just come to a decision. Tell me, what to become in a Gakura?
I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. What really baffled me was what came next.
The Haley are truly despicable, you know? You must have experienced that firsthand.
Next thing I knew, my arms and legs were missing. Strange as it sounds, I don't think they bled that much.
You don't have to worry. I went ahead and fixed it so you won't die. Still, though, I wonder what the Haley are going to do with human help. If you ever want my help, you know all the When you do, I'll come running. What's more, I'll even return your wings to you and welcome you into the family with an abundance of love and affection.
Oh boy. This certainly is fickle, isn't she?
True. Cutting off the boy's limbs is a big touch, though. I suppose you must really like it. Until we meet again, my adorable little assassin. Don't you forget my name.
Machiya Gakura.
Go ahead. What'll it be? After all, you just called out my name, didn't you? Which must mean you're ready to ask for my help. Sure. Become part of my family, and I give you my word that I'll slaughter every last one of those bothersome Haley for you.
I too despise the Haley clan, there's no point in denying that. And yet, it's not my blood I hate. Truly. And it isn't the techniques that I've inherited either. The thing is, I know where I belong. Not with the Haley or the Agakuras. Blood that flows in me. Protects the Shinoyamas!
I miscalculated. It never occurred to me that the Shinoyamas might rescue you before I got the chance.
Seriously, Majiri? It's almost too much for me to bear. You carried a torch for nearly a decade and he turned you down?
Oh, no, you're alive, are you? I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Even so, it's not very nice to laugh at your big sister's heartbreak. I'll have to scold you later.
Yeah, I guess if you scolded me right now, he would kill me. Honest.
Are you telling me he was able to hurt you that badly? You've grown so strong, my adorable little assassin.
You're mistaken, Cesar. No, the one I lost to is the girl who's above you right now. You'd better watch out there, sis. This girl must have learned from Solitaire. She has some tricks up her sleeve.
Oh, it's so small time. Definitely the 7th weakest of the Agakuras.
I believe that would put him squarely in the middle.
Oh, awesome! Thanks for that. I really appreciate it.
Tell me, what is your name?
Well, my name is Misaki. Misaki Sakimiya. Nice to meet ya.
Misaki Agakura. Has a nice ring to it.
Huh?
A question. Would you consider taking on the Agakura name?
As a middle name, yeah, definitely.
No. It's much better if you make Sakimiya your middle name.
This conversation got real dumb real quick.
Honestly, that sister of mine really is so fickle.
What can I do? If left untreated much longer, my darling little brother is going to die. Dawa.
Dahlia, take his weapon.
Today turned out to be a draw. Let's leave it now and go our separate ways. I'm sorry for breaking your prosthetic arm. Tell you what, come pay me a visit, and I'll give you the original to make up for it. Until we meet again, dear Misaki.
Hey, listen. Should we let him go?
I couldn't stop them. Majini, she took out one of my legs as well.
Yeah, I don't think I was up to it either. It's like this. Remember how Polka stabbed me that one time?
Oh, right.
Okay, well, as strong as Polka was back then, I think she's stronger.
Take advantage of my position after. All right, Senior Commissioner, stand up. Damn you. Do you realize what you've done? Fire-breathing bug knows what I look like now. Some kind of powder. Hey, did you just swallow that? At this point, it doesn't matter if I let myself cut loose.
Eli! Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks for catching me. How did he suddenly get so strong? Whatever else might happen, I can't afford to die here. Must be some kind of fraud, I guess. He's revealed his true colors. By now, it's probably fair to say we got you red-handed, yeah? There's nothing red about me, or anything else in this world for that matter. There's not a single drop of color in it whatsoever. That's true. Very soon now, the Great One is going to Borovo. Just you wait and see.
What is he today? Maybe he's tripping balls.
You got any preference on who we deal with first?
I wonder if Takumi and the others will be okay. It looks like there's lightning coming. It's lightning. My understanding was that elementals were scarce in this world. But the density of lightning elementals is approximately the same as in the world I came from.
Lightning elementals? Would you be able to contract with them to perform magic?
Well, I'm certainly no elementalist. Generally speaking, it would be suicide for a non-specialist to draw on lightning elementals directly. Having said that, a handful of geniuses have managed to pull it off successfully.
Wonderful. Yes, the elementals of this land are indeed a delicacy.
Sorry, boss, but I wasn't able to make out a single word you just said.
What the fuck? Look at that shit.
Oh dear, terribly sorry. Still, I'm just so excited. I do suppose it may not be ideal that there are no bugs in the city, too. But aside from that, everybody's still busy, aren't they? Remember the hands on the roof of that building? You would have expected to see such a thing on this faraway island. Did they pry open a hole from the other side? Or could this be the whim of Ordon, the destructive wyvern?
Are you sure you should display that symbol on your back?
What would be the point in hiding it? The local magician has already gone and let the cat out of the bag. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. The time has come to track them down and roll out the red carpet. To give a proper welcome to our very first visitor from my homeland.
Honestly, what were you thinking snooping around in classified data from HQ?
Sorry, guess I really screwed up.
This is about Inspector Hosorogi. Don't stick your neck out for someone who's no longer with us.
Sir, I can't.
I'm telling you to face forward. For those who are gone as well.
About your daughter. I'm sorry.
Look, Iwanome, I'm living on, for her sake and mine. And I have every intention of seeing my job through to the bitter end.
There's something else, Abiki. All that talk about your daughter. Come clean with me. Was any of it true?
Of course. Every last word.
Yeah, hold on.
And I traded my beloved daughter for my position. And you think I'll give it up so easily? What the hell?
Hey, no need to get so worked up. Still better than facing limits, right?
Yep, you got a point there.
Hey, Ewa! You okay?
Yatsu.
Got a bad feeling from an officer who passed by. Called in the troops from Comms 3. Oh, that's all right.
You did good, but I'll have to thank you later.
Whoa! It's Mr. Habaki?
So what are we charging you with, sir? You never miss a step. It's about Hosorogi.
Oh, maybe I ought to thank the fire breathing volunteer. Thanks to them, I made it in time.
Luciano always now. That Higuro guy? Maybe somebody else.
I don't say it. Here.
Good job. Keep it up. A gun. Here at HQ? Hey, it looks like he's aiming it. Pops, move it!
Oh. Well done.
Yes, sir.
See you on the other side of the sky.
Isn't that guy? Yeah. Okay, listen. Is this for real? Huh? No!
Hey, what the hell's going on here, Ewa?
Pops and Yatsu, go after the senior commissioner. Hey, these guys again.
End of the road. I do not have any desire whatsoever to murder the righteous.
What the? It's just like what happened back then. I don't believe it. And yet, is that the answer?
Did you figure something out?
The fire-breathing bug is one person, but they also aren't. It's a little hard to swallow, but could we be dealing with hypnosis?
I would say we split up and look around.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing from Coach over there.
Okay, this is the place. I know it is.
Hi, Habaki.
Well, hard to believe you're really sitting there before me. When did you arrive in Japan?
I got here earlier today. I was trying to find a hotel room, and then I heard you made an emergency call to HQ.
Goodness, I'm truly unworthy. And that blackout, was that you using your powers for my sake?
Please, there's no need for you to thank me. A job well done. Whether in the past or future deserves to be rewarded, I say. Which reminds me, you've given quite a lot to the organization, haven't you? That lab's so-called experiments were really no more than slaughter. I find it rather hard to imagine that anyone else would have given them his very own daughter.
Oh, you do honor me. I'm certain my darling daughter must be rejoicing in the hereafter.
Habaki, seems there are 2 points on which you're mistaken. When I said a job well done, whether in the past or the future, deserves to be rewarded, I didn't mean you.
I don't understand.
Remember? I just told you that there's no need for you to thank me. And that's because I intend to abandon you. Now then, our second misunderstanding. I believe the phrase "in the hereafter" only applies to people who are dead.
Long time no see, old man.
Are you, Sawara? That's how. It can't be you!
Yes, it is. Sawara Habaki. The daughter you gave to the bastard children of Sabaramon. The troublesome love child you oh so conveniently disposed of. I never told you this because you never bothered to ask. But your daughter is officially the first person to ever survive the experiments. Good for her. Her code name is Haruki, and at this point, she outranks you. She made a special request of me that she might personally execute the father who turned her into a lab rat.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you all this time, Daddy dearest.
Oh, wait!
And how much I'm looking forward to cutting up your body until it matches what they did to mine.
Damn you!
Family reunions. They are always so moving. Huh? Oh, hey, Lulu.
Something wrong? Dear old Dad. Think about it this way. Compared to the decade of agony you put me through, it's nothing. But you know, I've heard about it a lot. I finally decided that if I can't find out what happened to me, but check on how I was doing even one time, then I at least let you live. I say, although that's gone down, that was pretty nice, huh? Lucky for me, you're quite the heart of size.
So, that's our target for today.
Yeah.
Please, I still have more on for the organization. I'm so close to finding the sorcerer from the other side of the sky. Oh, I need just a little more time. Can't you give me that?
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure you could pull it off.
I'm begging you, give me another chance.
You came a long way indeed by keeping your focus forward. But perhaps you should have looked back every once in a while. Like to Sawara. And like this very moment.
The direct end? The direct hit. And they said we could ignore him when he's with him. But you know, shooting the middle-aged guy someone else already beat up, where are you laying for a supposed test of our skills? I wonder what this fugitive intermediary meant when she called it petty revenge.
We're going now. Get ready, won't you? Yes, ma'am.
Hey, boss, give me the order.
Alright. You have 3 minutes, Haruki. Supervise.
What's wrong? It's time to clear out. We can hide out on the lower floor for a bit. It's too late. Huh. She's already here.
No! You baby Tom, stop! You know that?
We're in trouble. Yeah, this might be it for us.
Come on now. I only got to dish out half the punishment I had in mind for him. Stole my opportunity for revenge right out from under my nose. I really hope you're prepared to make it up to me. Good idea going for the eyes. Off your tail. You boys sure do like to travel in large groups, huh?
I don't remember you. Were you keeping an eye on us? Waiting to clean up if things went south?
Clarissa's too smart to send newbies off with a leash.
I was right. She is a bitch. Watch yourself.
Oh, we owe you one.
Soda.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute as hell. Don't go thinking you can use your cuteness to get off the hook. I should warn you, I've got cuteness on my side, too. What the heck? Where'd the bomb go? Hold up. You got 3 minutes running already?
Clarissa.
Sorry to trouble you so late. However, there's someone I simply must speak to. And I'll need your help to do so.
Lisa.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Sayoshi no Yama, isn't that right?
Yes, you've heard of me.
Only that you're a relative of Polka here.
Clarissa. They know about the corpse god. Not only Sayo, but Rozan as well.
Well, it's your business how much you reveal and to whom, but be careful. Somebody out there is after Polka no Yama. Heir to the sizable Shinoyama family fortune. If that person wants the truth, trouble is sure to follow.
What is it?
The intermediary is currently meeting with Polka Shinoyama and your sister, sir.
Stand by for now. But if things threaten to turn violent, don't wait for my order.
I see. Lisa Kuraki. What a bother.
Be careful.
I suppose this means I can make my request openly. Polka, or should I say Corpse God, I'd like to borrow your powers. Can I ask you to come along with me?
That's fine with me, but it sounds like Takumi and the others ran into trouble, so I'd rather not leave Sayo alone.
No, that shouldn't present a problem. Young Miss Shinoyama's minding the house. You'll see that she remains safe until my people return, won't you?
Slide to food.
Solitaire sneaked in without incident. Officers of unsound minds suddenly turned violent. One among them went so far as to fire a gun at a coworker and then turn it on himself. And then someone caused a blackout, providing both Solitaire and Habaki with cover to escape. Well, our territory has been violated repeatedly within a single day.
Tell me, did you have your eye on Senior Commissioner Habaki from the beginning, sir?
He wasn't the only one I suspected. But for some time now, it's been my belief that there was a high-ranking mole lurking within the department. Actually, 5 years ago, we almost had him. But then, unfortunately, the person closest to the truth vanished along with all the evidence.
Wait, are you talking about...
Can you see anything?
Yes, I can. Someone who died recently. If you like, I'll make them visible only to us.
Please do so. Senior Commissioner Habaki, isn't it? I do believe you're looking more handsome these days. It may have taken me a while, but after all that's happened, I finally managed to reach you.
Habaki! Remember you. You're the one who made Osorogi's body to disappear.
Yes, my apologies. You were trying to paint the picture that I killed him over a love affair gone wrong. And then I had to go and spoil it for you.
Habaki. It's true I had him on my list of suspects. When did he get killed, though? Did Lisa have him taken out? But why in a place like this?
You ground your lover's body to bits without hesitation, you monster!
Believe me, your disgust is the greatest compliment I could hope for. I have only one question to ask you. Who was it that told you to order Hosorogi's murder?
I can't tell you.
Already on it.
All right. I suppose I'll tell you as a parting gift.
I cast a spell to guide his mental state. It's not brainwashing exactly. More like a play on his insatiable need for attention.
That's right. I made an offering. An extremely generous offering to none other than the bastard children of Sabaramond.
You know about him? About Sabaramond?
Wait a minute. No power. Don't tell me, is it really you? You're the sorcerer from the other side of the sky that I've been looking for?
He was trying to find me?
Oh, the Great One will surely recognize me now, and then I'll be able to teach that foolish daughter of mine a much-needed lesson.
Daughter?
Yes, you heard me. I've offered everything in my possession to the Great One, even my very own daughter. She should be grateful I gave her the opportunity to die for the organization, her beloved father, and yet she has the temerity to show up seeking revenge.
What's this? Habaki's memories made their way into my mind.
I'm sending you to someplace wonderful. Aren't you lucky?
They're reaching me by way of Polka. Polka? All fragments mixed in with Habaki's past. Polka's memories? No,
The corpse god, to be precise.
In the last war, so surely you can afford it. Huh? The fact of the matter is, I need the money to feed your mother and your younger siblings. Okay? Hey, come on, have a heart, will you? Look, you might not mind if I starve, but you still care about the others, don't you? Sorry. Those guys in Neon said they gave me more drugs if I killed you. How was I supposed to turn down an offer like that? If you want to hold a grudge against someone, blame them.
Damn scumbag.
In all honesty, though, you really shouldn't take it personally. It's not just you. Your mom, too, as well as the little ones, all of them. How should I put this? They all sold for a great price. The whole leading you right to the bitter end. Aren't you lucky?
What's this? Venus. I'm still fully in control. I really ought to get more information out of him. I'm well aware of that. But may I do as I please?
In this whole wide world, only you can play at being Grim Reaper. You're the corpse god, after all. Make him suffer. Well, our dear friend, as a necromancer, how does it feel to become undead yourself?
This cursed object dissolves the body for the purpose of preventing resurrection. Only the rotten saint of the Geldwood Order would think to concoct something as hideous as this. Of course, it was also imbued with a soul-destroying spell. But unfortunately for them, I didn't raise your soul to be susceptible to such petty trickery. Never forget that I made you undead entirely on the basis of a momentary whim.
Really? Are we misremembering? Thank goodness we were able to finish the soul core before his brain broke down. You exclaimed, sounding greatly relieved.
I recall no such thing.
Is that so? Then might we also be misremembering you begging and pleading with Utsuro Jusa to offer you his assistance? It was he who stole the poison in the curse just before they reached the brain.
It appears your majesty is extremely confused. I would strongly recommend that you ask a healer to give your head a most thorough examination.
You're the worst, wicked old hag.
Who else would be so bold as to call our Imperial Majesty's sanity into question?
You can't offer your apprentice a single word of kindness, and then you call his majesty crazy. How awful can you be? I'm right, aren't I? Tell me, corpse god.
Now, Utsuro Jusa, let us leave it there for now. Rest assured, we are quite sane. Although we came very close to losing our head with worry. All because you, our dear friend, went and got yourself stabbed and killed.
What's wrong? Voice production is difficult when one has only bones to work with. Still, I can tell you what he's feeling. He's deeply confused because your majesty is behaving as though nothing whatsoever has changed. He must have feared that his undeath would have a negative impact on the friendship between you.
Can this be true? You seem to be taking someone here a bit too lightly. Oh, did you think we meant us? We mean yourself. And if you have any thoughts of taking vengeance on your father, set them aside. You needn't sully yourself for a nobody like him. Never forget, dear friend, no matter what you may become in the future, fear not, we in our empire will always stand by you. You have our word, Winston Lucia Redversov.
Gods don't play games. Even now, I believe that to be true. Only an immature being such as I would toy with lives out of emotion.
Remember what we told you. You needn't sully yourself for a nobody like him.
It's funny. I don't recall summoning you. Your Imperial Majesty.
Versus steps.
Hey, come on, wait up, boss. It's like I could do whatever I wanted, remember? I had to scramble up the room to catch up with you.
I also said you had 3 minutes, and unfortunately, they ran out.
What's the matter?
Oh, I just sensed something strange.
Strange how?
Sorry. I dragged all of you into my problem.
This problem isn't yours alone anymore, Iwa. Although, if I'm being honest, I think you let your emotions get the better of you when it comes to Inspector Hosogi.
Solitaire's involved after all, which means this was always a case for Comps 3.
She's not wrong. And the media's already gotten a hold of the Habaki case. I'm sure it's going to be big news.
It's entirely possible they'll decide to go after you, sir. Perhaps it would be in your best interest to keep a low profile for a bit.
Yatsu and Pops,
We apologize for letting Habaki get away from us.
please, don't. As much as I'd like to get him before he flees the country, you don't know the size or strength of the group we're up against. We can't be reckless.
Right. Hopefully we can settle this before things get out of hand.
I don't recall summoning you, Your Imperial Majesty.
Must you be so cold? It was no easy feat to appear before you like this. And clearly you've ignored our words of warning from 100 years ago. Perhaps you should play it a bit more nicely. Larinot, We shan't stay long. We assure you that. You must say, though, that learning this world's language through you was a delightful treat. Mhm. What a cutie! What a fascinating world this is. The others long to see it for themselves.
I'm sorry.
It is fine. We shall wait patiently until your heart desires our presence here.
In time, that day will come.
Who is that?
Actually, he's a friend. A friend from the other world.
Ah, he seems to be a good one.
He is, very much so. Though I'm not entirely sure he'll be good for this world.
You are still the same you, and we the same us, our dear friend. Regardless of whether we are alive or dead. Now, when we told you to set aside thoughts of revenge, we did not mean to suggest that you should abandon hatred and become a saint. You might call it one of our indulgences.
No.
Well, it was...
Just for the record, Corpse God, the old hag and I were both against allowing you to see this.
I'm so sorry for everything. What did I say to Mr.
Taking on our subjects' dirty work is one of our most important responsibilities. You see, that is why there is no need for you to soil yourself, dear friend.
It was that ego that got you assassinated, Your Imperial Majesty, correct?
Maybe so.
Gone already. I've been planning to observe for a bit longer, but I'll act tomorrow. This city is full of troublesome residents, it seems. Now then, the bug or my compatriot? Whichever one shall I see to first?
My wish is the same as it's always been, Your Imperial Majesty. I want a world where we can all live in peace. A world where no one will ever need to dirty their hands. Not even you. In order to make that wish come true, I need to get more involved. To finally reach the point where the shadows of our two worlds overlap.
Well, Habaki, I guess all I can hope for now is that the higher-ups take care of you before you squeal on me. Might be in my best interest to lie low. And I should probably get rid of this phone in the next few hours.
Goodness me. Dropped your phone.
Yeah, sorry to trouble you. Hey, Guinness, excuse me. Hands, feet of Sabaramont. Eyes.
Ears.
Catch him.
Maybe running wasn't such a great idea after all.
Hey, what's going on, Volga? So we finally made it back to the building. Everything good with you?
Yes. I'm actually with Clarissa at the moment.
Will duct tape do the trick?
Yes, for now.
This is really well made.
You're not surprised by this?
Why should I be? This tech was developed by the Shinoyamas, wasn't it? I've been in touch with the same company regarding the development of robot sharks.
I see.
Besides, I already came to the conclusion a while ago that you were probably hiding a secret or two. If you could turn yourself into a tiny shark, now then I'd be surprised. And then when the shock wore off, I'd ask you to marry me.
Marry?
Believe it or not, there are some things I can figure out on my own. You've been working to keep us safe all this time, haven't you? Thanks for that.
No, you're wrong. I've been working entirely for myself.
Good evening, Takumi. I understand you injured your leg. Stop by the bar later. I'll have Kazumi treat the wound and prescribe you some medicine.
Oh, that isn't necessary. I'm sure it's going to be...
I'm afraid I must insist. Injuries are serious. If you don't have them properly taken care of, they might just come back to haunt you.
Clarissa, and your eyesight really is. Olga, would you ask Lisa something for me?
So, regarding that man, Habaki, how were you able to figure out he was,
Curious, are you? Truth is, all I really did was put down roots. I only reached him due to the assistance of a police insider.
What? Who's she talking about?
You can trace Habaki's location?
Yes. I was able to plant a GPS chip in his sleeve.
And you're really alright with this, Tozawa?
Indeed. I used my own judgment.
I realize you're indebted to my grandfather for what he did to save your wife. But would you betray Tsubaki Wanome to repay him?
It's not about repaying a debt. I get the distinct impression that this case is bigger than even the troublemakers. And I'd like Inspector Iwanome to remain an honest police officer. The last thing in the world I want is for him to go astray like I did.
You're a real mother hen, aren't you?
He's strong, but even so, he's fragile. My hope is to see him and Comms 3 as a whole continue to walk the straight and narrow until they reach maturity. There isn't anything more to it than that.
Okay. Look over Senior Commissioner Habaki's call history again. Check the cameras in HQ and on the streets, too. Find out who's been in contact with Habaki or the officer who shot himself.
Yes, sir.
Odyssey, you and I will work on this.
You're giving it all you got.
Sorry, my emotions might still be getting the better of me. I figure there's no way I'll be able to track down Hosorogi. So I'll have to make Hosorogi come to me.
That's easy to say, but how?
Strong-arm tactics. I'll smoke out the organization Habaki was a part of. Something tells me Sabaramon is going to be the key word here. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure every one of them goes down. By the time I'm finished, I'll have made a place Hosorogi can come back to.
Let's say I were to come in contact with Hosorogi's soul. Is there anything you'd want me to tell him?
Polka!
Sorry, I didn't ask first.
Let me think. Unfortunately, I've trampled all over Miyabi's wishes. He'd be terribly disappointed if he could see what I've turned into. An intermediary. Heir to the secret family trade, just like my grandfather wanted. But the fact of the matter is, this is who I am. And what point is there in pretending I have any regrets about it? In the end, there's only one thing I'd like to say to him if I could.
And when he does return, I already know exactly what I'm going to say. Hosorogi.
I miss you. Goodbye, my dearest love.
Good to see you again. Finally.
The hell?
So,
Where am I? I see you're finally awake.
Who's this guy? I'm Misaki Takumi.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You seem to be well, Misaki.
Never been better.
Takumi, if you like, I can repair your body using magic.
Huh? Really?
Yes, if I temporarily make part of you a corpse.
Think I'll stick with medicine. Still, if I ever get mortally wounded, you're my guy.
I can't leave things as they are. If I want a world where I can live in peace with everyone, it's up to me to take the initiative and step up. To face this world. Face the corpse god.
Let's think about this, shall we? Who is this man, and why is he sitting before me? Could he be an innocent bystander who learned the fire-breathing bug's identity? I rather doubt it. Perhaps he works with Habaki. Should that be the case, it would mean that he's associated with this symbol. Up till now, you've been incinerating every member of the organization. However, it may be that you finally sense the limits of that strategy. The organization being exposed is going to change the situation considerably. And so, you've enacted a corresponding change in your own approach. You now seek to uncover the root of the organization and stamp it out. To do so, you're relying upon me, the master strategist who successfully flushed out not only this fellow, but Habaki as well.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You catch on quickly.
Truly, well done. As a magician, talking through such things comes easily. Yes, indeed. Quite simple. Allow me to walk you.
Maybe I was too quick to peg him as a criminal with a loose screw. Could it be he's actually got this plan down to the last detail?
Talk about a lucky guess. And here I had a pratfall prepared when they told me I'd done it all wrong.
Yeah, I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. So is it all right if I go?
When you rub elbows with troublemakers, you get a nose for these things. And mine says you have the smell of one who's killed many times. Whatever I do to you, I'll get away with. Otherwise, I'm screwed.
Hope you've got some evidence to back all that up. Suppose I turn out to be a normal guy. You wouldn't want your pride to take a hit.
Worry not. At this very moment, my pride remains securely behind bars.
Oh, wait, what?
And besides, I happen to have a long history of inconveniencing normal people. Like when I kidnapped Prime Minister Kumi Kimura. My goodness, but the stock market took a nosedive.
Solitaire infiltrated police HQ. Damn it all. Bacterial seeker. There was activity at Polka's building, too?
Yes, sir. When the group returned, the data broker was wounded, and Miss Sayo's bodyguard had lost a prosthetic arm. Based on this information, I believe it's likely they encountered a hostile force.
So businesslike. Isn't the bodyguard a fellow Lay?
He was once, but those ties have been cut. He's not my concern. Having said that, he's fairly capable.
In other words, it's safe to say their opponents were far from common hoodlums.
I suspect the enemy's already grasping to reach this place.
Several sentries have been attacked. Someone knocked them out from behind. And their cell phones were taken on top of that.
So they're after whatever information they can get their hands on.
And strangely enough, all my savings have disappeared from my bank account.
Oh, they're even targeting individuals. Look into this, Bao.
On it.
Look at the size of that deposit. My sister doesn't mess around. Anyway, better report into his lordship about my arm.
Well, hello. Heard the news. One of your arms was taken from you. Is that right?
Huh? Oh, yes, during the fight against the Agakunas.
Yeah, I heard that as well. First of all, I'm glad you're still alive, and you managed to keep the people in that building safe, too. You did a great job. Thank you, Xiao Yu, very much.
Please, you really don't have to thank me for that, your lordship.
Now then, what about the other arm and your legs?
They're fine. This one's totally useless. So I guess I've got no choice but to go unarmed for a while. I'm so sorry. Broke your lordship's kind gift.
Don't sweat it. Actually, the guy who's standing behind you right now tells me he'd be more than happy to help you out with the arm.
How did he get here?
Hey, Xiaoyu. So listen, I hear you intervened to protect Takumi.
I only stepped in because it was in Miss Sayo's best interest that I do so.
That's all right. I'd really like to replace your arm.
I've been charged with guarding the Shinoyamas. Because of that, I'm unable to trust you.
You are under the full Roson's rule. And that too. The hue of your soul is absolutely unmistakable. Which means you've been fully aware for some time now that I'm not the real Poco.
The hue of my soul? What are you talking about?
I'll explain that, and everything else. But first, I'd like to challenge you to a serious fight.
Huh? Perfect. I'll expose him for what he really is before his lordship. I hope you're not expecting me to bow my head with his lordship watching.
Of course not. You saved my friend Takumi. You owe me no deference whatsoever.
That's enough. Prepare to fight.
You're not fighting me. Although, you will face my power, so maybe it's the same thing. Your opponent is right here. You can't keep this up for too long. And please try to show me what you're capable of.
What the hell is this?
No sense. Well, would you look at that? I see your skills are even more impressive than I thought. I'll be perfectly honest with you, it gave me a real fright when you called me up last night. After all, the Agakuras took his arms and legs from him. I couldn't help worrying he'd lose control and put himself in harm's way.
You could stay. Don't overdo it. You can always run away if you need to. But if I tell him that, I know he'll only end up pushing himself even harder.
I get it. I've known many people through the years who've chosen to put their feelings before their very lives.
Understand this. If you elect to let Xiao Yu in on your secret too, it's possible you'll end up farther than you've ever been from a peaceful life.
You have a point. Still, if I hold back, it may cost me more than I'm willing to give up. And so I've decided that for the sake of the future, I'll push peace back for a while. Stop. I've seen enough. Thank you, Ufa and Rafa. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like they've taken a liking to you. You know, it might not be the worst idea in the world to take a shower.
Maybe if my right arm and legs had been in better shape. No, I gave that fight everything I had. But him, though, the incomprehensible power he displayed was likely a fraction of what he's capable of.
Welcome back.
This is how it's connected. So I guess, if you can, would you fix my arm?
I'm happy to.
What's your name? Surely you have a real name. Now that I've seen how strong you truly are, calling you the fake anything doesn't seem right anymore.
It's kind of a nickname, but they call me the Corpse God. So,
oh, well, that certainly is one hell of a nickname.
Can't argue with you there.
It's still hard to believe the whole point of that fight was for you to observe me so you could fix my arm. I put my life and my pride on the line back there, you know? All right. So what have you got for me?
Oh, actually, it's done.
What? What is this? Where did this arm come from? Give me an answer, Corpse God!
The right arm of Erdvigia, the colossal dragon whose lightning once lit up the entire world.
Dragon?
I'll show you. There's something I want in exchange for this arm. On my honor as the 4th-ranked Imperial Court sorcerer, I wish to form an alliance with you.
goodness. You do drive a costly bargain. A 200-year contract conditional on buying back your corpse from a guild? Dragons are a different breed indeed.
Begging your pardon, my temporary master. But I can stomach it no more. Virtual strangers having unfettered access to my flesh. To be honest, I much prefer an apprentice of Claire, the wandering balcony.
Don't mind them, my foolish pupil. Just remember that it takes all kinds.
Once again, with the execution of this contract, my immortal remains are yours to fashion into weapons, to reassemble and reanimate as a pawn, perhaps to compound into medicine, or indeed to forge new ties if you so choose.
So then, I just lead you to a dragon.
Adventure Guild novels and shark movies are a lot alike. Not that you asked my opinion.
So is your objective here to actively offend?
I gotta complete this shit. I didn't know. I ain't never completed this.
A trope familiar to anyone who's read an isekai fantasy, right? But then, each novel has its own original spin, so despite the similarities, they're all telling different stories. Shark movies are the same way. They share the central trope of a man-eating shark. But they'll put the shark in a tornado or make it a ghost or a demon or a zombie or have it swim in sand or snow or make it an atomic shark or a robotic shark or a mecha shark or give it 2 or 3 or however many reboots for the pets. That's how they
What y'all do to beat this?
Yeah, the same goes for samurai movies and westerns.
True. Meaning you could also say that samurai movies and westerns are shark movies. Furthermore, a lot of people would say that Shakespeare wrote the blueprint for every story that exists. So maybe Shakespeare should be called Sharkespeare.
Are you going to get to the point anytime soon?
Yeah, what I'm getting at is that we're going to have to figure out how original Misaki is as a vampire. Huh? What was that?
You belong there, didn't you?
I just think it's worth asking how Misaki is different from the typical vampire archetype. It's something we need to sort out moving forward. Partly because we can't have enemies discovering all of her strengths and weaknesses.
Alright, let's get to it then. Do you still do okay in the sunlight?
Yeah, I mean it kind of dazzles me, but that's all.
Okay then. Do you suck blood?
The corpse god told me that drinking blood for her is like taking steroids for a human. And to make more vampires, she would need to give them a lot of blood for an extended period of time. It won't happen by accident. But with access to magic, upgrades, evolution, could be easy. The corpse god turning Misaki into a vampire is kind of what I'm talking about. It's like I got superpowers!
Sorry. It seems I got you all mixed up in my problems. And unfortunately, that arm is the greatest show of faith I'm able to offer you. I swear by the dragon it belongs to. And by my teacher who gave it to me. I trust you. And it would be a great honor if you would become my ally. This is all very
Hard to believe. I guess the proof is right in front of me. And by the way, what's the deal with the plush shark?
That's the real Polka.
Huh?
He's saying that Polka's spirit is possessing that toy shark. And considering how much he seems to enjoy it, it's hard for me to feel too upset for him.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, he even brought up some nonsense about building him a robot body instead of getting his real one back.
He says to give you his best interview.
Likewise, Mr. Polka. It's so very nice to see you.
Boy, does he sound more hostile than he did before. Well, anyway, I'd appreciate your help. It's clear to me that there's someone who's out to get us. And as for the group that's out there using the Imperial emblem, I'm ready and willing to do anything I can.
I believe you'll do better at smoking them out, Summerbug.
You stand to benefit as well, Summerbug, in search of something beyond reason.
Their founder was a bastard child from the other side of the sky, a bug eating away this world.
The other side of the sky?
Are you talking about a space alien?
We do not know the specifics, but still, we have strong reason to believe they are one of those beings that you seek.
One of those beings that I seek. So there are no leads. Indeed. You should know them well too, Summerbug.
As a matter of fact, I suppose I should. If my blimp show is in fact what set this mysterious machinery in motion, then that means this is all somehow connected, that we're all involved. And of course, that would include you as well, fire-breathing bug.
Oh, hey, you're back, huh?
I am. So I'll be splitting my time between here and HQ for a bit.
That's an awfully old file.
Yeah, checking out the fire-breathing bugs past, mainly because we know they're at odds with properties of the
Huh?
Peculiar act, a little surprise. The bug first showed up in town a few years ago, or at least that's what the police and the media initially reported.
Is that not the case?
This morning, I discovered that they only recently started writing their messages in English. Turns out the fire-breathing bug's been around for a good while. Years before I joined Cops 3.
All right. Will the next available customer please come over this way?
This place seems pretty popular.
Who really feels hurt?
What is it, Sona?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's wait. It was really
Why?
something about this place weirds me the hell out.
Well, color me jealous. It seems pretty clear to me that you must have sensed something. Like maybe some sort of out-of-this-world power. After all, this particular fortune teller is as real as they come. This video is of this very building.
Yes. I heard that this was the Phantom Solitaire's handiwork.
I realize public opinion may lean that way, but I happen to see things differently. Solitaire is always winging it, looking for the next big thrill, but he wants an audience to astonish. It's not like him, putting on this audacious display without any warning or fanfare.
And if it wasn't a trick, do you think something genuinely supernatural happened?
No, not necessarily.
How so?
Maybe he was doing a merry dance with those weird hands. That would be so Solitaire, right?
What a great idea! That is positively delightful!
I know, right? Fully adventurous and wild.
Stop.
Number 25, would you please come this way?
Damn, I think we're up.
May I ask your name?
Why, of course you can ask my name. It's Mikoto Saimyoji. I suggest you search it in the Latin alphabet to find my socials. Go look me up.
Looks like you really hit it off with that guy, didn't you?
Seems that way. I think we'll get along just fine. Interesting.
What is it?
It says here, he's a medical examiner.
I see.
Next, please write your name and what you'd like to ask the fortune teller about.
Sure. Put my name down as Sybil. As for what I'd like divined, my fate over 100 years, and what chance encounters lay before me.
I'd like to get Dr. Saimyoji's thoughts on this. Is he around today?
Well, I haven't seen him lately. I guess he's as busy as we are.
How does he always find time to drop in on us then, huh?
I actually heard you've gotten hooked on a spiritualist lately. Hilarious. Some boy fortune teller who popped up out of thin air in Shinjuku.
And the boy that's on Switch. Huh?
Mechanical pencil. It's actually Osorogi? Huh. Well, I bet the Phantom Solitaire would be shocked to find that out. Huh? Oh, when I fought him.
I'll leave it for now and repay Soroki some other day.
I remember he seemed awfully concerned, so I put two and two together and figured Hosorogi must have done a lot for Solitaire. Have you really? The Phantom Solitaire. I do wonder what he's ultimately after.
Do you mind if I call the next person?
Yes, please do. I'll get back to work too then. See you later. Miss Sayo requested kiritanko for dinner. That sounds quite nice. What's coming this way?
Your next client.
Pardon the intrusion. Well, hello there. My name is Sybil. Nice to meet you. I can't believe it. I've never seen so many ghosts cluster around a single person. Even something as heinous as a genocide wouldn't explain all these spirits clinging to one individual. These fades must have been maturing for years, or even decades now. Also, very few of them harbor malice. Most linger not out for breath of love, no second. Sorry, something wrong? Can't let him see me panic. I'll cast a false face spell on myself. That way I'll seem composed. I see that you've led a rather peculiar life. I get that a lot, but it's much duller than you might expect. Sorry to disappoint you. Hey, what's up? You're doing a normal read, right? I still can't tell if he's a fraud or not. But judging by the gear the people watching this building were carrying, somebody must have hired them to observe and protect this fortune teller. I better probe deeper. By the way, I hear that a famous criminal known as Solitaire once visited this building. So it would seem. You mean you haven't met him then? No, although it's possible that our fates have intersected before without me realizing it.
I suspected this old computer wouldn't be up to the task. Luckily, I had the foresight to ask Nanny to handle production.
What do you think you're doing?
Yesterday, you... Well, I'm hungry, so I'm leaving. See you later! The actual audacity of taking off and leaving me in a fix like this. Oh, just so we can scheme for me. And would you calm down a bit? Concentrate on giving me a beautiful smile like an idol. Could you please try to be realistic? Hey, don't worry, I have all the faith in the world that you can pull off this look. Yeah, whatever. Forget about that for now. Where's my phone? The cops might trace the signal. The phone has been incinerated. Done. Hey, that was an expensive device. You fear the police more than you fear me? Well, I guess that depends. You mean the bastard children of Sabaramon? We know. Sabaramon? Huh? I'm not familiar. My concern is with a certain detective named Odyssey. What he might do scares me more than dying. You really don't know, Vision. Sorry, but your Sabaramon's a mystery to me. It would seem the two of us are in the same boat, my friend. Huh? This Sabaramon is indeed a mystery. I know better to solve than the two of us, hand in hand.
Now, you asked me to divine your fate over 100 years. Can I ask, if you care to elaborate? Oh, of course. Suppose someone committed an unforgivable crime.
Do you believe it would be just if not only the criminal, but also those close to them were made to bear curses and judgment from the world?
I'm only stating my personal opinion. I tend to see the world as a more forgiving place than that.
I get that, and I suppose most people would. But you see, my friends and I, we are hounded by quite a dangerous bunch, desperately seeking to redress a 100-year-old grievance.
That must be quite trying. I'm sorry you're experiencing this. I'd be honored to help you out.
Trying, huh? Well, I beg to differ with you. I would be delighted to meet those teeming masses of irrationality as soon as possible. I mean, just think about it. When someone wants to hurt you, resent you, despises you, or even wants to kill you, when they wish for nothing less than your complete annihilation, the more absurd the reason for their feelings, the better.
What do you mean by that?
You've not done anything wrong. And so, we can crush the bugs with the clearest of consciences, and without a single shred of remorse.
Doesn't that basically amount to doing the exact same thing as they are?
Of course, meaning it all comes down to the order of things. If someone in my camp committed a crime, then revenge against that criminal makes sense and is justifiable. But if the Avengers come after me and mine just for having ties to said criminal, then that constitutes a new attack, which itself demands a response. So doesn't it stand to reason that we're still justified if our response ends up targeting people that are close to them?
He is different.
As long as we evade the eyes of the law, we're free to inflict any act of violence or base indignity we wish. Such a delightfully comforting thought, isn't it?
He isn't like those children. Not at all. They were innocent. Murdered simply for the offense of being close to me. This man. Let me ask you one question. Do you truly believe what you just said? Every last word of it?
What a good question. Perhaps you should divine the answer.
Yes, I will. Hey Lulu, what's going on?
I suddenly don't feel so. Huh? What?
I thought so. He hasn't noticed what I'm doing. And that means he, at least, doesn't have the evil eye to see ghosts and spirits. So now I think I'll touch his soul directly and rattle him a bit. Please allow yourself to move in conjunction with this space. Relax and calm your mind. Are these things trying to feel him?
I've never felt anything like this. Burst of mon inside my body? What just happened to me? Tell me. This boy's a visitor from another world?
How is his mana so dense? It's on par with an Imperial Court sorcerer. Is he really a human and from this world?
I don't understand. I've already verified that Polkashino Yama's a native to this world. Maybe he's a devil, or something from beyond the sky. Or perhaps someone else is controlling him. Fascinating. What a strange sensation. If I may ask, did you do something to me?
Perhaps you may have let the dormant fate awaken inside of you. You're in a realm where all things are possible. If you please, allow me to probe your soul but a little more deeply. It would be best to avoid conflict now. I want to push a bit further.
Oh, I can't wait to see what comes out. It will be valuable knowledge. If something's hiding inside me, I should know what it is, right?
You might find you're happier not knowing the real you. It's shocking for some.
The guidance I received! Listen! We're not safe!
Who is this girl? That's a high-ranking stone elemental.
Would this be the child, then? The one who was sold off at so young an age?
This little one's people have always been able to see spirits, but evil eyes were still too much for them. You can only hear the spirits, my Lady Chancellor. Isn't that so?
So it is. The evil eye is as much about hearing as it is seeing. You must suffer worse than we who can only do one. But I urge you to
Hey, I thought I almost died.
You are our friends and neighbors. Shades and elements have always stood with us and walked by our sides.
I see. Hey, can't you do something? It's just getting good.
I received guidance.
Oh, give it up, boss. Can't argue with Lulu's ears.
The color of that woman's soul, too.
Looks the bugs must be on their way as we speak to torch this whole place to the ground.
Bugs? Are they involved with the fire-breathing bug? But more importantly, one could have been coincidence. But now, I crossed paths with at least 3 people deeply mixed up in my world. This must be fate. Chief Elder came to see me. Previous visitors to this world. I used ghostly face off my clients, but what now? Should I welcome them and have them stay?
No, and who pays?
Sorry, my fortune teller. I'll pay you another visit next time. That's the plan.
So there you are. You must be the little troublemaker that's been scurrying around.
No!
The chief editor says he's too busy. How am I supposed to move forward? May I ask you something, sir? You were just looking at that building, weren't you? Are you curious about the Phantom Solitaire? Or maybe it's the mysterious old fortune teller you're interested in?
What's that? Really? So Polk is being investigated. Perhaps we can learn something too. Play along with her for now, but stop her if she tries to dig too deep. Very well. We may proceed.
Alright, thank you so much. Okay, whenever you're ready. Kinda chilly.
What's this? I sense a dark, sinister energy. The sort of feeling you get from the cage of fierce beasts. No, more like a completed Tengu. Something's close.
I get the feeling I should turn around and make tracks. Here we go.
Are you looking for someone? I'll go or possibly show you. Sorry, they're busy right now. On the clock, you know how it is.
Is that you over there, Sakimiya?
Huh? Kocho?
I'm getting the impression that you've met this guy somewhere before. By the way, it feels really chilly in here for some reason.
How very strange.
So there you are. You must be the little troublemaker that's been scurrying around.
Oh.
Is he out of his mind or what?
Arahavaki, you need a hand?
You must be in a pretty good mood to offer, boss. But nah, this is my mess, so I'll clean it up myself.
Really?
I really could have sworn I managed to take out the guys around this building without being spotted. But this big lug's their boss, I guess.
Taipei has just confronted the phone thief. Round one.
I see. And how can you be sure of that?
Pele's soldiers wear clothes that have been dipped in a special perfume. If somebody got close enough to choke one, the smell of that perfume would stick to them, and not even daily baths would get rid of it. Taipei's nose can track that scent for up to 10 days.
And what motivated him to attack?
The desire to eliminate new threats near Messiah. He'd say that, but he's as impulsive as a wild animal. He probably wanted to fight someone strong.
Oh, what the holy hell?
What's that, boys? Messiah, please wait in the room until it's safe. What the hell is Taipei doing?
Get all the clients outside. And I think Takumi should be safe as long as he doesn't leave his room.
Want me to jump into the fray?
For now, get her out here.
She seems totally unfazed. Is she another Shinoyama bodyguard? Between her and this fellow, the Shinoyamas have some excellent pawns.
Yes? Hey, come on, just pop in around here, okay? Good. One side, please.
The way she used the magic just now. Sabermont.
Take a good look. Those who possess no talent for communicating with the spirits use this sly trick to take their mana from them by force. Thus does he use the elemental stolen mana to fill his own vessel. However, should his body be unable to withstand its ill-gotten gains, it will surely contort and burst. I'd expect as much from the elemental eater Arius Severamond, the highest ranked among the court sorcerers.
Goodness. You make me sound so awful, Liz. I'm not eating anything. I'm borrowing a bit of the power that circulates through the world, that's all. And I must admit, I envy you, Corpse God. You receive love from numerous spirits, and even a certain misanthropic witch we both know. I hope you give love as well, not only to people, but to the very skies. The love, you see, is a miracle that conquers all. But love is beyond my reach. And so, there is little I can do but pine for the world. Now, shall we go? There. This should compensate you for all the trouble.
I can't take this praise. Damn, I guess I got a little careless. At the very least, you should have wrecked a few of this internal organs for us.
You could have dodged.
Fine, don't think so little of your bodyguard. Just like the same treatment as the Empire's assassins.
I probably shouldn't have let you see that, but now that you have, you seem surprisingly calm.
I almost forgot. Thanks to the false face spell I cast on myself, I appear composed and never thought. Peering into the fates of others is my business. Very little surprises me.
Oh, understood. It seems Mikoto has a good eye. Well, we won't impose on you any further. Not today. Arohabaki, see you to Lulu.
Done!
Is it all over?
Apparently so.
I've never felt an attack like that before. What did he do?
Who the heck was that client anyway?
I believe he's a member of that group. The one called the Bastard Children of Sabaramond, a fire-breathing bug regime.
What makes you say that?
He looks a lot like somebody I know, and yet it isn't him. He's younger, and his soul carries a different hue. Considering the way he used magic, there must be a connection between them.
What do you mean?
The head of the court sorcerers, Marius Sabaramond.
Sure do wish you would let me take care of things on my own instead of butting in like that.
Sorry for poaching your prey.
I was just getting warmed up, and suddenly it was all in.
My apologies. But I suddenly realized I might not need to continue hiding my power. Have a look.
I give up. Why are you waving your passport in my face?
Because when I entered this country, I did so under my full name. It's plainly written right there. My surname. Name somebody co-opted for that organization. Sabaramon, that is.
Huh?
Yes, the elders of that group are certain to panic when they feast their eyes on this.
Stop, y'all! You fine folks ever heard of the Bastard Children of Sabaramon? Those guys are some super shady characters. They infiltrated the police and shot at the Phantom Solitaire. What's more, from what I hear, the people who've been burned by the fire-breathing bug lately are friends of these bad guys. If you know the truth, then leave a comment right here on this channel so that TV, okay?
I have my suspicions, but now I'm sure. This video was taken at one of my concerts. Except the face of...
Ah, you
someone
motherfucker.
else's. Totally weird, huh?
God damn it, man. I gotta do this shit again.
They go in and replace the face and voice using CGI.
I'm kind of curious about who this is. Solitaire
I'm gonna give myself a break. I'm gonna come back and do it again.
Whatever it is, it's already trending.
Now, you understand?